All right. What is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings. Just me right now. Brian and Brandman joining shortly. You know, Brian had some car troubles, and Brandman should be coming on in a little bit. But yeah, what's up? I saw everyone in the chat, and I was like, all right, I gotta get going, man, because you guys are already talking about Star Wars and movies. Yeah, we already got a super chat from Collector. So always appreciate that, Collector, coming in before we even start the show with the super chat. It says going to see the drama tomorrow. I heard good things about it. I heard it's a good movie. So from the trailer, I wasn't too interested. Now I'm hearing more people talk about it. I'll probably watch it. I did have somebody in our Discord ruin. I'm like, just let me know. Let me know what it is, and they told me, and I was like, okay, what her secret was. So yeah. So I was like, okay, that was interesting, but the stuff they told me was like, yeah, that's not even like the main thing of the movie. So I was like, oh, so hope you like it. I heard Zendaya crushes it in the film. I heard like everybody in the film crushes it. So, that's why I kind of want to see it, because I heard the acting all around is like really, really good. So Collector, always appreciate coming in, always hanging out with us, and the super chat. We'll give you well, we haven't played this one in a while. So, and I find this one funny.
She got your ass.
Thank you, Collector, for that. We got Amy over on the vert. What's up? We're saying what's up. Saying, hey, Tank, what's up, Mama Bear? Let's see, we'll start from the beginning, see where you guys are at. Was that Tigo Neo? Spoiler Kings, the mid-season oh yes, we gotta watch that. We're watching that for sure. The mid-season trailer for a Daredevil dropped today. Shadow Lord is cooking. With his merged tone of Andor, 1313 Underworld. Yeah, it's really good so far. Like it's setting up some like really cool stuff. I enjoy it. Sam Whitwer, the guy who voices Darth Maul, who's also he's done but he was Star Killer in the Force Unleashed. That's who that is. Absolutely crushes it as Maul. Absolutely crushes it. Like he is the perfect voice of Maul. He's so good. But we're gonna be talking about Maul, and we're definitely gonna check out that trailer for sure. Oh man, what we got for now coming in saying what's up. Yep, hope everyone had a wonderful Easter, had a good weekend. Man, oh yeah, we're talking about that. First two Darth Maul show with fire. Yep, we are definitely gonna review that tonight. That was the fastest, most addictive 44 minutes I've ever seen. You blink and it's over. It really was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. So I'm glad they did 2 episodes though. Well, I think they're doing 2 episodes every week, right? So, oh man, agree. The animation is amazing. That, oh man, you forget when you do go back to like people or characters that were properly trained with the lightsaber, and you tend to forget like, oh yeah, no, like that's how badasses are with lightsabers. Like and especially Maul, like is so he's so flashy with it with the dual, with the double lightsaber. So and it looks so good in animation. The animation is so great for it. Yeah. Definitely getting the young apprentice. So if anybody knows the EU stuff, I don't know if she's gonna be like the legit version of the books of Darth Talon, but she's definitely was it Twi'lek or Twi'lek, same brace. So I think they're gonna go that route. They're just not gonna go the same evil sexy route. I think that we got before in the books. So yeah, they raised the bar with the remaining 4 Monday showings. They may have a new #1 all-time animated show. Yeah, you're not wrong. They already gave it a season 2. That's how much like Lucasfilm and Disney like know it's gonna hit. Like before it even aired, they're like season 2. So, yep, hopefully you're right. I'm not getting discussions related to anything related to what was leaked on Friday. I'm just enjoying the journey to see whatever else is keeping what I heard unboxed until later. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I think like a bunch of people got to see the first like 8 episodes. So yeah. There from DTF right now. Oh my god. Ace, I gotta watch it. It's on my list. I today would have been a perfect day. I just completely forgot about it. Of course, we got Collector. What we're doing tonight. So I've got always still haven't gotten to stay. That one took me a while too, but yeah, it's dragging. Yeah, I've already watched Shadow Lord. First 2 episodes were pretty darn good. Animation outstanding. Yes, it is. Regardless of format of the leaderboard. Andor, so you're saying Andor, Shadow Lord, Rebels, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, The Tales, Anthology, Ahsoka, Mandalorian. I mean, I get why so many people like Andor. It's season 2 definitely was better for me than season 1. But the Mandalorian is for me still. Oh man, the Clone Wars and Rebels are really good. Clone Wars and Rebels. It just Clone Wars. The first couple seasons were kind of shaky, and then it kind of started getting better. But Rebels I thought was always really good. Clone Wars, Mandalorian's up there for me. Bad Batch was okay. The anthology, the tail stuff is pretty awesome. And I like Ahsoka. A lot of people, didn't really care for it. I thought it was pretty good, and I love what they're setting up for this next season. So, but yeah, Star Wars TV is kind of where it's at right now, for the most part. For the most part, animation though is pretty on point. So we got Amy on the vert saying Ace. Everyone's saying hello. For now saying Ace, I'm starting to think that the wife's umpire boss that probably committed the murder. You're talking about DTF. What we got? Let's keep driving. I'm a veteran of the great Recess Rumble of '99 when we fought to protect the Pokemon cards, not survive the playground. Those who emerged became men. Now the aura is maxed out. Oh man. I remember when. That's how old I am. I remember when Pokemon first came out. Like I remember the craze. Let's see where we at. Might be some on there. What's up, Drew? Appreciate Drew coming in, hanging out. Maddie, what's up, Maddie? What's up, Lawrence? Always appreciate Lawrence. I saw Lawrence over on Chill and Darius on Plan Fanatics. So you're in the chat. I was watching them earlier today. They're always fun. I really like Ahsoka as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. Season 2, I think is gonna be so good. And I like I forgot his name, but it's the guy who played the Hound in Game of Thrones. He's replacing Ray Stevenson, I think his name was. And that was such a great character. So I hope to get more cool stuff from him. And I think if they're going with like some of this like EU stuff with yeah, so Ray McCain. Yes, thank you, Michael. Yeah, Roy McCain. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's a really good actor. I mean, I think most people just see him as like, oh yeah, he was the Hound. I was like, no, he's the few things I've seen him in, he's been really good. So, it's for sure big shoes to fill, for sure, because Balin was a great character. So, never finished Rebels. Oh, dude, finish Rebels. It is so good. There he is.
I can't let you be on this long without me.
I got chat. I got chat.
13 minutes. I was like, good Lord, no. Let me get on here now.
No, Collector, finish Rebels. I will admit, like, there's a where it kind of like not dipped, but kind of like I'm like, okay, but then like it went through stuff and everything with all of the characters. It's a great ending, man. I really, really enjoyed Rebels. Ezra gets really fucking annoying at times. You know, really annoying at times.
Yeah, I was like, cause you say like Rebel, I'm like Rebels. Yeah, Rebels is fine. It's good, but there's times where I guess there's times where like I dislike different characters all the time. You know, like, that's just kind of how it works with Star Wars. Because I mean, think about it, when we started Clone Wars, I hated Ahsoka.
Everyone did.
Fucking, oh my god,
everyone hated Ahsoka.
But then, like, she's one of my favorite people. Like, but it took a long, like 3 years almost, like, to get to that point.
I think once she got, well, she kind of got. Well, no, she didn't get kicked out. They were thinking about kicking her out because she got framed, and then she's like, "Nah, I'm good. Fuck you."
I'm out. I'm left.
Yeah. And then that's when people were like, "Oh, like you can do that?" Like, like, and it just shows you like how interesting of a character she started to become when she started to realize like, I don't have to be part of your group to be a good guy. Do
you believe in Grey Jedi? No, it's a difficult question. That's why I figured I'd ask it. Do you believe in Grey Jedi?
No. I mean, in the books, I like the things that Luke started to change because he understood. He's like, you can't run away from all your emotions by blocking love and attachments. You're inviting, hatred in, because like you're like
almost pushing yourself towards,
yeah. So
I got you.
So I mean, the Grey Jedi thing is it's a cool idea. I don't mind it. It's interesting. But I never saw Ahsoka as a Grey Jedi. I think it was a cool title to give it, where it's like, well, technically you're not part of the Order, but also you're the most like ethically correct person. Like it's like, come on, so it's like, yeah, like she's not a Jedi, but she's more Jedi than most of the Jedi.
I think she's just a better person. I don't know if she's more Jedi. She's just better.
She understands right and wrong, and
she lives by it. Like,
yes,
without trying to manipulate what it really was going to be. So I mean, yeah.
That's why I liked her so much. And then her book, if you ever want to read her book, Collector, her book is it's a quick read. You can get through it pretty quick, but her book I think it's just titled Ahsoka, is a really good. Yeah, it's a really good book. So
I think it's over here. I can go.
Yeah, mine's technically it's Erica's, but it's up to you. Oh man, but yeah, definitely finish Rebels. But yeah, Ezra's a little dick at times. Man, I'm gonna say what's up, Michael. What's up, Michael?
So I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm watching the national championship game, and I'm also ordering some stuff from Unknown Comics because someone here got me looking at this stuff, and now I'm like, this ain't about nothing. Like, I'm not gonna buy nothing. $75 later, it's like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, and ever since we're talking about some comics, I got some goodies that came in. I got this. Was it Inhuke Lee? That dropped
where is that?
Issue 18. So cool cover. I like it.
I just framed a lot of my comic books, and
I'm
gonna do a new tour because I have so fucking many.
Yeah,
it's so much.
So this is the one that was like a pain in the butt. So this is the new Absolute Zantana, whatever. But this one I was waiting because it was signed by the cover artist David Nakayama. So, and then we saw him at C2E2.
C2E2 the whole time.
Yeah, but it was a cool cover. I just bought a couple more of his covers. Even that Wolverine back there. That's a David Nakayama with his color block is like the big thing going off right now. I got my Mike Mayhew cover. Freaking gorgeous cover. I love this cover.
I like it.
He's such a great artist. His shit looks super sharp. And then I figured this might be pretty appropriate. I am not buying a lot of dork variants, but this one I had to get it. Yeah. Boom. So I'm like, and of course it came in this weekend as the game came out, but I saw this and it was a pretty cool cover. But yeah,
I like it. No,
that's all I got for today. I didn't get too much in yet.
I haven't seen anything yet because of the whole got flat tire, and I was getting off the expressway and got flat tire, and went my air pressure went from 42 to 30 to 19 to 6 in like 5 seconds. You know, and I was able to
damn.
I was able to get off and get over to the side, and luckily I was able to do it, and I had to wait 3.5 hours for a tow truck because I had to have a flatbed.
Oh, because
because Tesla you can't put it on the thing because it just won't work.
Yeah, so
that was a pain in the butt. So whatever. I got home at 9:28. So I grabbed something to eat and jumped on with you guys. So
yeah. Real quick, what's up, B? How's it going?
Not too much. How about you guys?
I was just telling everybody I had a flat tire and I was waiting on the guy for like 3.5 hours. I got home at literally 9:28. I literally walked through the door.
Oh, it sucks, man. I'm sorry.
That's always fun. Flat tire.
Happens. You said And then I was really pissed off with that you can't change the tire.
Oh, really?
So you waited all that time only for him to be unable to change it?
No, so he had to tow it, so he had to put it on a flat bed and drive it to a tire place. They won't allow you. You can't change the Tesla tire. It's locked.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah. I was kind of pissed.
Not surprised, but I didn't know that. Damn.
I was like, what the hell is this?
You're getting ready to like jack up the car and like, all right, let me do what I gotta do. And then you're like,
I was like, wait a minute. There's nowhere to put this jack. And then I realized, you only can put it on the flatbed, right? You have to put it, so you have to lift it up even that way.
Yeah. Dang. Collected with another super chat, $4.99 super chat. Brian Tangy sent you a picture of these 3 books I think you might like. Okay.
I'll have to look at it. My phone is like dead. I gotta put it on the charger now. I was watching. So the good thing is
charger died.
I'm sitting there. Yeah, the Tesla has Hulu that had Disney Plus. So I was able to sit there and watch. You know, I was like, all right, whatever. I'll watch Maul. And I have my thoughts on Maul. I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but I have my thoughts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But since we're talking Star Wars, we'll play this one. It's kind of like Star Wars.
And may the Schwartz be with you. What a world, what a world.
We need to do a watch party for that.
Oh, I'll do that in a second.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I would be all for that.
There's that cute shirt. That is a cool shirt.
I had to find one with the absolute Batman. Oh, that would be awesome. I had to keep changing it because my friggin' green screen, I was wearing my Ramon shirt and it kept like making it like so you could see like it was all staticky. It was pissing me off. That's why it was taking so long.
I've done that before. I had like a Buzz Lightyear.
Throw this thing in the fireplace.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. All right, let's run through these and we get everything going real quick because I know we got a bunch of new people coming in saying what's up. Star Wars is a gold standard for Star Wars TV is the gold standard for Star Wars right now until they fix the film arm of the Star Wars. Yeah, we'll find out with the Mando
Mhm.
and Grogu movie. But does that even count? Because that's just an
Yeah.
extended extension from
TV show.
TV
Yeah.
show.
But it's still Filoni, and it allows you with Favreau to kind of see where this can go.
Yeah.
So I gotta give it that, and I'm excited by it.
Mhm.
So yeah, I want to
Yeah.
see what they do. That's all.
Same.
Being pot. So you got a question? Ask
All
away.
right. Ask questions.
Um.
No, I saw the question. Yeah, don't, let's go past that.
Okay. Never mind. Oh man. Joe Mayberry. That Lord, we lift you up here today. Touch their hearts, forgive their sins, and help them turn to you. Fill us with your love and your salvation. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Thank
Amen.
you.
What would it be?
Oh, especially after day after Easter. So
Exactly.
appreciate
Exactly.
that. Yeah, Jesus. King of Savior, just be faithful and patient. Be patient. Oh, I know you said
I got a question for you guys. Do you guys have this? I just saw this and I was like, oh, what's this?
No, well, I was like, wait, is that that's the other line, right?
It's the regular uncanny one. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Emma Frost. I was like, in the diamond form. I didn't see that. I haven't seen it any place. I was like, oh, let me just grab that.
Well, the uncanny ones were the ones back in the day, right?
Yep, those are a little bit older. So
Yeah.
Yep. Where's my Masters of the Universe one I just got?
Pokemon Yellow is the greatest Pokemon game of all time. It is pretty fun. I'm so upset I lost. I didn't lose. I think I sold it way back in the day. I had Pokemon Yellow, I had Pokemon Red, and now they're both like $60 to $80. Like online.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's why when we were SE2E2, they had some games being sold. Oh, excuse me. And I was looking for some Game Boy games because I have my old Game Boy Pocket, So Blue's better. I mean, they're all pretty fun. Oh man, I like Ezra Bridger. He wound up being a good character in the end. There's some parts in the middle where I'm like, bro, you're annoying.
Pain in the ass to even watch.
But also, I just feel like every young man who's force sensitive, it's a little shit. Like, that's just the thing, because like Luke was kind of annoying, in the first one a little bit, not as annoying. Anakin was super fucking annoying, like almost in every stage of his life, because he was Darth Vader, so he was a super dick, like.
Right.
When he was a kid, he was cute. Like people like hate on the episode 1, but like him as an actor, I was like, he did his job.
I thought he was fine. I don't care what he was.
People
He
hate on him.
did
I was
absolutely fine. He did what he was
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah, he was an adorable kid. He's like, that's pod racing. Like, yeah, what do I expect from a fucking, was he 10 years old or whatever?
From a child.
Yeah.
Probably younger when they started shooting.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh man. Do you mean Abeloth? Yeah, her. Was it? Yeah. That's what they're gonna go on. Yeah, because they teased the son at the end of season 1. Yeah, even the hand he was standing on, wasn't that the father? So
it's pointing out.
Yeah, like he was because Balin was standing on the finger, and he was like pointing over somewhere, and you're like, ooh. So we'll see. Older Ezra is awesome. Older Ezra was awesome. I liked him in Ahsoka. I did a lot.
Did you?
I did.
I mean, he was fine.
I did because I feel like there's something in that world, or there's something, because he's gotten so much stronger where he's like, I don't need a lightsaber. I was like, oh, okay, like that's some pretty badass shit there, man. Like, let's go, like, So I mean, at the end, he still wind up taking a lightsaber. So.
Oh man! Sure, you don't need a lightsaber. Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, Ace is watching the game too. Yeah. So I'm gonna skip around a little bit so we can get going. Oh man, I would love a second anime series as the continuation of the original GI a real hero, American hero from the 80s. GI Joe. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if that would work today. I don't know if it would work today.
Unfortunately, I think it would work today because, but not
Good question.
you couldn't enjoy it
Mhm.
the same way because someone's going to indoctrinate it and say real American what it means is going to be, just full of innuendos and all the other bull crap. So yeah, I mean you can do it. No one's going to like it though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. Baseballs, heck yeah.
Spaceballs.
Let's see. Can't understand the Civil War 2 announcement.
Love Spaceballs.
There's nothing wrong with Civil War 2. Civil War. The movie?
The movie? Like the A24 movie?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh. That'd be interesting. I'm interested because obviously it'll be after the fact. So,
but where's it going further? That's why I didn't understand. I don't know where it's going at next.
Yeah. I mean, just because the movie ended the way it ended doesn't mean like, oh, everything is good now. Like, there's still a lot of other shit that needs to happen after that. So okay.
Oh no. Are you talking about the Civil War 2 as in A24 or Civil War 2 as in, because I saw the IMDb talked about Civil War 2 Civil War 2 with IMDb I saw.
Whenever I hear Civil War, I always think of Avenger or Captain America. What's up, Tony? We got
Captain
Tony.
America, yeah.
What up, Tony?
What's going on, Tony?
Yep. Spaceballs episode 2. That's gonna be awesome.
2027. 2027 is gonna be a hell of a year.
I hope Mel Brooks lives to see the movie. Because the guy's literally about to be 100.
Yeah.
Like I hope he lives to attend the premiere of the movie.
Yeah. I mean that'd be
that's like one of my main things.
Yeah, that's I mean that's him being like you said like 100. That's I'm not wishing anything on him. I
think he turns 100.
But
yeah, I'm not wishing anything on him at all. I love Mel Brooks. I've always loved his work. But yeah, I'm just hoping at the absolute least he lives to see the sequel come out and attend the premiere at least.
Yeah.
Hey, so
and
I saw
beyond.
this. I saw this. I thought this was like the coolest thing in the world.
Oh, it's a yeah.
Crossover.
I haven't seen one in real life. I saw the announcement like a year or so ago.
Yep.
When they do the mashups like that. Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? So I get Lion-O, Thundercats and Masters of the Universe.
That's awesome.
So I thought that was cool. And then
that's cool.
That's the universe, Adam. So I actually got him. So I got him at such a discount. I thought about just go ahead and giving these away, but I was like, I'll hold on to it for a little bit.
I'm gonna keep it for now.
We'll see.
All right, Fernando's saying the A24 Civil War sequel. Okay. Yeah, that's what he's saying. So, oh man, very happy we already getting Shadow Lord season 2. Yep, I got announced that. We got Stacy Shock. He goes, "Hey, I'm Ashley. What's up?" Oh man,
what's going on?
Yep, I don't have that figure. Yeah,
that's cool.
For Tales of the TMT Razor and Taka figures to be released. That'd be cool. All around this place. Oh,
yep, the toy fair.
I like that. Love that movie. The Ezra actor from Ahsoka is MJ's new boyfriend in. Oh, Spider-Man. Really? So he's Paul.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, if he's playing Paul, I no longer like him. Yeah. Don't worry,
realize that was him.
Paul got was, I don't say what he deserves, but he got what was coming to him in the comics. So yeah. We keep waiting for that Transformer G.I. Joe crossover. I don't think it's happening. Not anymore.
I don't think it is either. We've heard nothing.
Yeah.
Not a movie.
Paramount.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, right now Paramount's like they can't even figure anything out right now. Like, so yeah.
Do you think everything's gonna go through with Paramount and Warner Brothers?
Mm.
They've been pretty quiet on it recently. So
It's also money might be an issue too. Because of the war going on right now in Iran, a lot of Middle Eastern countries are involved in it, and 30%,
$8 billion. That $8 billion just seems to be a problem.
Yeah, I think was it 30% of the cost, or well, that might have been the old number, but yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's like $8 to $10 billion that's supposed to be
like
coming
that,
up,
yeah.
and they don't have.
Yeah, and that's going to probably affect it a lot too. So either way, man, Netflix is probably happy because they got their 2 billion.
Yep,
they got their 2 billion already paid out. Or 2.8, right? It was almost 3.
Yep.
That already got paid out like super quick, and who knows?
What happens if they end up buying it at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
If this falls through, if it falls through before the government, says whatever it needs to say, and Netflix comes back in and is like, literally, it's that meme of that dude just like shaking, rubbing his hands. He's like, so I made $3 billion out of this deal, and but yeah, my money might be a problem with there, so we'll see. But it's been fairly quiet. I mean, obviously, the U.S. government's dealing with bigger shit right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Ellison needs to stop being greedy bastard. It's yeah, but yeah, like I say, it works for everybody. David gets the stuff he wants to get from it. Larry gets the stuff. Which one's the son? The son gets the movie and all that stuff. The dad gets all the new stuff. Trump is happy about that. So yeah.
They'll start doing fake news. They can do all the stuff they want to do now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real fake news. That's the problem.
Could still happen. Yeah. Oh man. No, that ass whooping was great to watch. Paul had it coming. Well, yeah. Can Blazing Saddles be done today with the same humor?
No, 100% not.
Yeah.
There's like
absolutely not.
No way.
Are you kidding? So many people would get butt hurt. Yeah, there's absolutely no way.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's just
I don't know.
I wouldn't even know.
Movie 6 is gonna yeah. I don't know if Scary Movie 6 is gonna change things, but I know people are gonna get offended by that too, and be all up in their safe spaces. But there's no way Blazing Saddles could be made today.
I don't think Tropic Thunder could be made today. So
yeah, I was just gonna say that.
No,
yeah. Let's see. I hope the government his guy danced with what was it? What's humble finger wag?
No.
Yeah. I doubt it's gonna be the government. I highly doubt it's gonna be the government.
I think it's gonna be money. It's the fact of money. They're not unable to complete the transaction with the money.
Yeah. I think I think that might be it. If the war drags out the deal, which is very, very much a possibility, and we start getting after the midterm, so hopefully it depends, what happens in the midterm. That could change, but for the most part, they don't give a shit. The government don't give a shit. You give them money and they'll let you do whatever the hell you want. So
yeah. It's even worse.
Yeah. Transformers G.I. Joe crossover could still happen. It could. I
wouldn't hold my breath. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been very, very quiet on it. Like for a minute, it seemed like they were getting some movement on it, and then it just kind of seemed dead in the water now.
Yeah.
Well, at least for now.
Yeah. And we don't need the government involved in how we make our movies. Yeah.
Bro.
Exactly.
And that I'm hoping that I think this is the reason why James Gunn is still there. But
That he
along with Supergirl and Lanterns needing to come out and him pushing it. And I talk about it all the time. I still think it's gonna be a good movie. But I think that he's staying there just because he wants to make sure it's good quality stuff.
Yeah. And also there's no need for him to jump the gun, before anything's finalized, because I think we'll have an answer before his contract, needs to get renewed. But I think he's gonna wait on renewing the contract until he knows what's
who's
up.
going to take over what. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my boss? I don't want to sign a contract so I know who my boss is.
Like, who am I joined at the hip with?
Yeah. So, oh man, if that crossover happens, I bet they will do just an animated movie. I wouldn't mind an animated movie.
I mean, the comic books are doing that right now.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe
Comic books are crushing it,
killing it right now. So
yeah. Although so many people, so I don't know if anybody's reading the comic book right now. It just came out where Alita is now the leader of the Autobots.
Yes.
She took the matrix of leadership. They didn't take it. Like Optimus kind of gave it to her. He's like, all right, here, but so many people.
I was like, have you seen the people what they're saying?
So many people are pissed off.
Yeah.
Like it came out of nowhere. I was like, I've missed a few issues, so I kind of speed ran through a few of them to kind of get caught up. And I was just like, what? Like this was you saw this shit coming from like day one. Like she was like the leader, right behind Optimus for a long time, and then she was calling out all these people like since the first issue, pretty much. So it was like this was happening from the start. I see what they're going with it though.
I will say I was surprised that they pulled the trigger, but they were, going that way the entire time.
Yeah. Like she's calling people names and starting fights, and she's very much not like how she is like, in the movie that we saw, was Transformers 1. She's not like that. She's very a different character in the comic books, which I like. But yeah, they said, but also I get why they did it. Optimus doesn't want to leave Earth, and she's like, oh, anybody who wants to defend Earth, you're not even a real Autobot. You don't care about home, and Optimus being the ultimate good guy is like, I care about everybody, So, but I get what they're doing. Like they're making her the leader. They're like, all right, you think you can do this shit? Here, he beats her, right? She doesn't beat him, so he wins. He doesn't have to give it up. But he's like, here, you think you could do a better job? Here's the fucking Matrix. Go do a better job. And she's gonna F it up. I think she's gonna F it up pretty bad. And I don't want to say she's gonna come crawling back, but she's definitely gonna like regret all the shit she's done and said up to now.
Okay. Yeah. So it reminds me too much of taking Wakanda from T'Challa and then say, oh, but we're gonna have a redemption arc. I don't like those type of things. That's the only thing I don't
but
like.
It's the opposite of a redemption arc.
Mm-hmm. No, so she's going to end up coming back to him saying, no, you're right. Please take over it. But you have to wait to get to there.
Yeah. That's why she's gonna because he's still gonna do his thing on Earth, right? Because he has his own group of Autobots now that they're like Earth cyber, whatever the hell that you want to call them. I forgot the group.
They don't believe that, or she doesn't believe. Well, that he's
just
a real Autobot, right?
Yeah, because he doesn't care about his people, kind of thing. So, but yeah, but I mean, I think in the next few issues, or at least the next arc, which is like what 6 to 8 issues, like she's gonna lose bad, So yeah, I think she's gonna get a lot of Autobots killed. So, which would be interesting. Be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
Yeah. Duke and Optus are now on the same page together. Yeah, I need to get caught up with the G.I. Joe side of it.
That's why I
need to
can't
get
even
caught
talk
up.
on it right now. I'm not sure, but you know.
Yeah, for real. So in the comics, there's the whole Energon universe. So it's Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, and Transformers.
Transformers.
And they're all tied together. So
they're all in the same universe. It makes sense. So
yeah. And it's Robert Kirkman. So Robert Kirkman does amazing shit. Walking Dead. Everyone, the comic books were great. And Invincible, like, so he knows how to write a good story, and he's I think he's doing, was he doing Void Rivals? Which one was he writing?
He's writing Void Rivals. No, I think it's Void Rivals. I think it's Void Rivals.
I don't remember, but I know he's in charge of the universe. So he kind of dictates on where it's going. And then the writers kind of tell their story. So that's pretty cool. I like that though. Oh, what's up, Sheed?
How you feeling, man?
Oh man. In the same issue, they were talking about Duke and Optimus having a pretty good conversation. Yeah, well, because now he's on Earth, and now like he's like, all right, well, this is my home now.
Yeah, I'm all in, 10 toes down.
Yeah. But I feel like they're like, oh yeah, we got Optimus Prime, and then like you turn around and you're like, oh, who the fuck are you? He goes, I'm Orion Pax, and he's like, like, can you get the big guns back?
Can we trade you? Just saying.
Yeah, they went back on Optimus Prime kill. So right now it's the 40th anniversary. This year's the 40th anniversary. I don't know if anybody's following the Transformers stuff on Instagram. They're doing the apology tour as their 40th. They're like, sorry, we ruined your childhood. and it's really funny. It's really good marketing to promote the 40th anniversary of the movie, but it's like it's literally like the apology tour, and it's freaking.
I mean, come on. I will say this. I literally cried. I remember that's the first movie I cried real tears when they killed Optimus. Real like real VHS, tears, baby. Like real, like I was inconsolable. Man, my dad was like, "What is wrong with you?" I was done.
check out the.
I was more angry than anything at Hot Rod for getting him killed.
Hot Rod sucked. So here it goes. The year is 2005, and the Decepticons have retaken Cybertron from Optimus Prime and the Autobot Warriors. 2005.
Good Lord.
That was the future in 1987. What was it?
It was 87. I think it's 87.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys talk about Project Hail Mary making over $400 million?
Not yet. It's super awesome. Also, go to projecthailmary.com. You can download the 3D print of the little person that Rocky makes, and they just released this week. You can download Rocky. You can download Rocky, and it has the parts so you can move his arms and shit. So I obviously downloaded it. I'm waiting. The damn 3D printer dude at the library is on vacation because I'm like, hey, I'm like, no one called me, and he's like, oh, he's on vacation. He'll come back later this week. I was like, damn man, I want my prints. You're gonna make me buy a 3D printer, which I want one so bad.
We can talk about that.
Wow.
Figure that out.
I want one so bad. Oh man. All right, let's we got Squishy. What's up, Squishy?
What's up, Squishy?
Robert Kirk make the sequel Marvel Zombie series on Disney Plus. Did he?
I'm not sure. I mean,
that I'm not sure about.
Think about Invincible all the time. Marvel Zombies.
Invincible, Walking Dead. Those are
Yeah.
the big ones. I hope you guys are having a good day.
We are. Even though
Now we are. Yeah. 30th anniversary of Beast Wars. Now I feel old. Now I feel real old. Damn, man.
So they had Optimus. Well, I got those things that had Optimus Primal. I almost got it. I didn't pull
had
the
a
trigger.
bunch of those. I had a bunch of those when I was a kid. I had Optimus, I had Rhinox, Rat Trap, Cheetor. I had Megatron. The Megatron was fucking dope with the T-Rex. Scorpionox. Man, I had so many of them.
Had Megatron. Yeah, but had the T-Rex one. Everyone had that one.
The T-Rex.
Right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was so. Yeah. And that's why I'm like even when the kids grow up and they're like, I don't want these toys, I was like, and you go in a box. It's like, because like who knows? By the time you're like 30 to 40, you're like, oh, I had that, and then I'm like, here you go. Oh man. Yeah, he's not joking, Fernando. They were kids screaming in that movie theater.
Ooh, I promise you. Oh my god, that's the first time I remember crying at a movie. I was furious. Growing up, my best friend Darren. Darren's a few years older than me, and when saw it and literally, he told me about it. I was like crying, and then we were watching the movie, and I was bawling.
Yeah,
inconsolable. Went to my room, slammed my little door. I'm like little 4-year-old. Slammed my little door, and then crying. My dad's like, "Son, what is wrong with you? They killed Optimus." What's up, man? You should ask my dad about it because I was just with him. I was with him today. Because he picked me up from the car. But yeah, I was furious. Oh my god! I remember I was done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone was not happy with it. I was like, and then Megatron gets like resurrected as was it
Galvatron?
Galvatron. Yeah.
Galvatron.
Yeah. So I was like, So yeah. I was like, but you can't resurrect Optimus. And then like the next season is just like, here's Optimus. Like the movie didn't even happen. You know, it was like
they realized they screwed up and yeah, they brought back Optimus. They I have all the Transformers box sets, so yeah, they resurrected him.
Yeah,
you know, they wanted to. It was just to sell a new toy line. That's why they killed him off.
Yeah, and it failed, and they're like, oh shit, like
because everyone hated. Because everyone hated Hot Rod. He's the son of a bitch who got Optimus killed.
Yeah. And then he becomes the leader. It's like, wow.
And then he becomes my guy. Prime.
No, man. Yeah, he's literally Scar.
And that was my thing.
He's literally Scar.
Scar. But it's like, did he was he the rightful leader after Optimus just because he caught the matrix of leadership before he gave it to who initially got it? Because before Hot Rod got it, somebody else got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring a fart. What was his name?
What is his name? Oh my god.
You made me free. Anybody remember?
I gotta look up.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Come on, chat.
Look it up.
I want to say Ultra Magnus. Yeah, Ultra Magnus.
Yep.
Yeah. Because he was handing it off to him, and then Optimus dropped it, but then Hot Rod grabbed it, and then gave it. So I was like, wait, so is that why? Like, why was Hot Rod like? Because Ultra Magnus was just a shitty leader. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, the Matrix has to accept you pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Also,
that's right.
I have a 3D print ready to go. Hopefully, I wanted to get it done. It's probably gonna cost me a little bit, but it'll be a lot cheaper than buying it. The actual Matrix of Leadership, you can 3D print it, and it has the thing so you can open it up, and then it floats in there, and it tells you how to do it. Like you get this like fishing wire and shit. I'm like, it is the coolest thing. Like, want to do it so bad. Because otherwise, you can buy it, and it's like what, $200 from. Yeah. So
I would guess $200.
Rod is prime.
Roddy is prime.
Yeah. Because they have the first one. Custom for Magnus. Yeah. But definitely check out Secret Galaxy. They have a episode about the movie and everything about the movie.
One.
Yeah. So yeah, Jazz or Ironhide have been the leader. Ironhide, I can see that.
Mhm.
Yeah. When he dropped it and Hot Rod
see
picked
that.
it up, started to glow. Yeah. Well, that's why I was like, was it because he's the next person to touch it, or was he supposed to always be the leader? You know what I mean? So I don't know. Yeah. When he tries to open, he says, "Damn it," right before he gets destroyed. Yeah. I gotta watch it again. Now I got a VHS player at home, so I can actually watch it.
See.
So
hey, I did want to say this because Tony had to put this up there. I saw you highlighting that guy's comics. That's what's up.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
Check it out. I really think that he did a great job. The fact that he put money into this. This is, and you know what I will say? For the Onyx, he said Volume 4 is the better one. This one's about these brothers that kind of grew up together and how they kind of get their powers and stuff like that. And it's very streets of New York, like 80s, mixed with, you know, how you know, karate movies were like the thing in the 80s. And it's kind of a mix between those type of things. And it's pretty good, man. I give it to him. He did a pretty good job. I might buy the Volume 2. So I went on the website. I already looked that up. So I think I'm gonna buy Volume 2. So yeah, no, he did a big thing. But he was trying to be this, you know, this warrior. There are warriors in the comic book. And you know what? Next time we should not have me interview someone who is supposed to be this big warrior, because I definitely I looked at the video.
Comment, I was like, look at Danny.
Well, but Ace said it was like, yeah, I made him look so small because I didn't realize I am 8 inches taller than him and like 60 pounds more than him. Like it was like I didn't think about it, but I watched the video. I was like, yeah, that's a problem.
Well, especially you're in the foreground, so it makes you look even bigger.
If I stood in front of him, you wouldn't see him at all.
Yeah. But he was a cool guy. I know Danny was like, "Oh man," he goes, "I don't know if I'll be wearing that." You know, I was like, "Come on, Danny." You know, I was like,
"Somebody needs to work out." He don't need to work out. He's fine.
Like that. Yeah. But, oh man. But yeah, definitely check out those shorts. Dr. Concrete Comics and what was it? Rendering Omega, I think. Renderings
Omega. Yep. Rendering Omega production.
Yeah. Super cool. Brandon Davis, what's up? He said, y'all heard the guy that talks for Gene Belcher was in a bad car accident. What? Yeah, he's supposed to be okay though. I did not hear that. That sucks. Yeah.
I didn't hear that at all. That's crazy.
I hope he's okay. Yeah. Also, like, he looks like an older version of Gene in real life. which is so funny. His normal voice is Gene, you know, and he looks like Gene, you know. Yeah. So, oh man. Now that I have all of you, Catwoman is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Nah, Mama Bear,
you're awesome. I'm so glad you like that.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, because we were trying to figure out what to get you, and I'm like, well, I remember you saying, you like Catwoman, so we were looking for Catwoman. And it so happened we were like right there, and that was the guy we were getting the autograph for. He did a couple of our covers, and it was just like
we're looking like, hey, look at this.
Like, and I thought it looked good. It was like, so that's why I'm like, if she don't want it, I'm sure one of us will keep it.
Exactly.
But I'm glad you like it, Mama Bear. We always appreciate you coming in. Keeping the chat, a safe place for everybody. Have fun.
Take care of everybody, making sure you kick out people. You do it all, and you support. So yeah, there's no doubt we had to make sure we get something for you always.
Yep. Yeah, so we all cried when they killed Optimus.
Bro,
legit.
So that's my question. I wonder, was I more devastated when Optimus died or when Mufasa was killed?
Ooh.
'Cause I was crying on my dad hard. And I was older by then too. I'm like 9, 10 years old. And I was bawling. Like, but not even like it was the first time I ever cried, right? Without like really crying. I was just a little straight face, but tears just coming down my eyes. Now, and as she's falling down, I'm seeing my dad's face on this damn lion. I'm like, no, it's like the worst. Oh man,
yeah, I gotta see
devastated.
Mufasa.
Oh,
Because like Mufasa, I think meant more, like the way he died, and everything like that. Like it was sad as a little kid because you're like, oh, my favorite toy, this guy killed. Here it's like, oh my god, they killed like his father. It's like my dad. It's
like my
dad.
dad.
Have attachments.
It's hard because I think I cried more with Optimus.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, B.
Plus, Optimus came back. Mufasa didn't.
Dude, I am a grown ass, over 40 years old man. I still can't watch that scene. I
usually skip past that.
Yeah, just fast forward it.
Yeah, I don't want to see Simba with his little head up or any of that stuff. I can't. Dad, I think.
Yeah, it's the after when with Simba. Yeah, that hits hard. That hits hard.
Now I look at it and I see it differently, right? Now I look at it and I see like my kids, and imagining me as Mufasa, like, oh my god, it's the worst.
He's like, thank God I don't have an evil adopted brother.
Oh man, that's so bad.
I fucking hate that they didn't make them actual brothers. I hate
they should have.
I hate that they ruined the backstory.
Yeah, it should have been brothers, and it's more Shakespearean. Now, you literally like you watching it's Othello. You're starting. It's that story. So why wouldn't you not just keep it that way? I don't know.
Yeah. Keep going. Ace said it was laughing his ass off in the interview.
He was trying real hard, man. It's not my fault. It's not his fault. Imagine how good he would look like. Like B is big, but he would have been taller than him, so it wouldn't have been that bad. It just looks worse when I'm doing it. It just, I don't know. It didn't look as good. Because I'm like, I didn't notice it. Maybe because like, I'm with you in real life, so I'm used to you being taller than most other people. So I think here, on stream, people don't see you as being like a good like 5 inches taller than me. Like So yeah, I don't know. That's why it didn't register for me. But now I hear everyone seeing it and talking about it, I was like, oh, I don't think you guys understand. He's tall, like he's like that's the thing. Because the dude wasn't like a short guy by any means. He had to be like 5'9", maybe 5'10". 5'10". He maybe a $190. That's a bigger. That's a dude. That's a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just 6'5", 265.
Yeah. So, I mean, the only person that you were probably like eye to eye with was Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Like Mike Coulter. Was Tyler was it Hoechlin?
He's maybe 6'1".
Hoechlin. There you go. I can't remember.
Yeah. 6'1", like a solid 6'1".
He's about 6'1". Yeah, he was sitting there and standing. He was good though, and I told him, "Man, you're bigger than I thought you were going to be." He was like, "Oh, thank good." But he said he played football. He played baseball in college. He said he played Tulane or something like that. So he's an athlete, so that's cool. So I don't make him look small. And Mike Coulter, like literally maybe an inch shorter than me, but he's 245. My coach is all 245.
Yeah.
That's 6'3.5", 245. That works. I mean,
Yeah.
he had a scarf on. And I was like, "What the hell is this silk scarf on?" You can take
Yeah.
that shit
It looks
off.
like he just like walked from outside. Like he just pulled up. It's like,
I'm
Yeah.
ready to go.
yeah. It's less from Collector. Said, I just found something really awesome. It's a Project Hail Mary t-shirt. It's got Rocky. It says, fist my bump. That's
like
cute.
it.
I like that.
I like it.
Get it. Get it. Oh, man. Yeah. Because we've all been wondering where the hell the new episode of Bob's Burgers. Yeah, right. Yeah. We got Michael saying, my birthday is this Thursday. All right.
Oh, man. Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy early birthday. We'll be here Thursday. So stop back in.
Jump in and we'll definitely wish you happy birthday. We'll get Brandman to sing it to you.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost track. There we go. She's one of my favorite Catwomen. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Michelle Pfeiffer one is so iconic. Like she. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I fucking love that movie. Batman Returns was so good.
Yeah, it was. It still holds up like crazy. Like the first two Tim Burton movies, I absolutely love.
This is Danny DeVito as the Penguin. It was like perfect casting. Perfect. Like it's still
cheating.
Like
that's
it's
cheating.
It's cheating.
He's a penguin. You can't cast the penguin as the penguin. That don't make no damn sense. Come on.
Yeah. Like the one thing that always sticks with me, and I always like whenever I hear people do something similar, I always make fun of it, is like when he like walks and he's all angry, he's like he does like hard to breathe kind of like speed walk. Like that's whenever I hear somebody like grunting as they're walking, that's what I picture is like the Penguin like all like grimy in his onesie and shit. Like,
oh man.
And then my kids have like a kid book for Batman Returns, and they constantly want me to read it. And the first time I read it, I'm like, how are they gonna do this? And it starts off with like them, putting them in the basket in the river kind of shit, throwing them away. So they kiddie friendly it up like a lot, but it's pretty good. All the drawings are gorgeous.
Throwing the penguin away, a baby away is not a great.
The way they word it is very like, they weren't good people and they weren't good parents. I was like, yes. So they definitely, write that line of like of it. But
yeah, this might be bad.
yeah. I was kind of worried, but I'm like, okay. But yeah, I got to bring it down next time and show you guys because
story time. There we go.
They constantly want me to read it. They're like, Batman. I was like, all right. Read
when you a bad little boy, I throw you in the river.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yep. There you go, T Mary's.
Awesome. Yeah, because she's his birthday.
Mufasa. Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah, Mufasa. What? Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Of course,
man,
Mufasa.
that was traumatized.
Bro, I held my dad harder than I ever held him ever. like, no, you're not going anywhere. I can't let you go the next day to go to work. Because I think I wouldn't let him go. I was like, nope, going with you. Going with you. This is it.
Now that I think about it, I think that was probably my first theatrical experience where I really got upset. Where I first remember getting upset.
Bambi's mom over Mufasa. What the hell? Bambi's mom, she's a deer. I was like, well,
that's up there. That's up there. I mean, you can say Littlefoot, Land Before Time. That was another traumatizing one. That's another one. So, see, this is something I want to bring up when we get into Mario, and about people complaining like it's a kids movie. Like, shut up. Like, Lion King's a kids movie. Land Before Time. you know, all these, they have emotional fucking literacy. Like, don't treat a kid like flash. Was it good? Like no, you do things like, man, you know, like it doesn't necessarily mean kill a parent, you know what I mean? Like Disney's known for, but it's like having some kind of thing. Zootopia 2 had a lot of like emotional literacy where it was like, and it was an amazing movie and it was a kid's movie. So it was like, just because it's a kid's movie doesn't need to be just brainless slop thrown at you, you know? And I'm not saying Mario was brainless slop, but
it's a kid's movie. The it's a kids movie excuse is such a cop out, and it's insulting to kids because you're basically saying kids are stupid and have short attention spans.
Yeah, exactly.
E.T.
Yeah,
devastated. I didn't cry the same way, but devastated. Oh my god!
Are you like pointing at the screen? You're like,
touch it
right here. Yeah,
no.
Yeah, but. It's Prime. I mean, Prime was upsetting as a kid. I'm not gonna sit there and lie. Yeah, only Prime.
Anzo's age was 20 years. Yeah, he was 19. He was 19.
I was a grown man.
Yeah, he was 19. Dude, I'm a grown man now. Still can't do it. If I'm watching the movie and my dad's in the same room, I still go give him a hug. Right now. And it's crazy because, you know, I'm so much bigger than him, right? So like, my dad's like 5'9", 204, 205. Like, I'm so much bigger than he is. And I like give him a hug. I pick him up. Like, oh, Dad.
The first time I met your dad, and I was like, where does Brian get it from? Because your dad's
he's like,
not short, but
he's 5'9". He's 5'9", 205. And I remember the first time I picked him up, he was like, what the hell, dude? Don't do that again.
the moment when you outgrow your dad is like, it's life-changing. You know, it's like, you're like, oh, okay. This is how it's going to be from now on.
Yep. This is
Yeah. All right. Let's keep going. Meku brothers, Scar and Mufasa. They should have been real brothers.
That's what Othello. That's what it should be. Like, you should brothers. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, Mufasa is the first project of Aaron Pierce I've seen. Lance would be the second. Check out, what was the other one on Netflix?
What's them? Oh my god, what is the name of that movie? Oh
my god. Rebel Ridge.
Yes, Rebel Ridge. Yeah, the Rebel Ridge is a good one. It was a good movie. He's pretty good in that one too. Good action movie. That definitely made him out to be like, it was like a Rambo light kind of story.
Anzo,
like Rambo with racism.
You honestly, you're heartless. You have no heart.
Yeah.
He said, I felt nothing for Lion King. You have no heart. Like, literally, you got a heart hole, right? You just have a black hole in your chest where your heart should be. You felt nothing for Lion King?
Yeah. This feels like it's... Hold on, I gotta play this.
It stinks.
It's the most popular like Disney animated movie. Like, if it's not the most, it's definitely top 3 in like everyone's list. Except for
it is literally, when you ranking the greatest movies of all time.
Oh, it's up there.
Always in the top 10, top 50. I'm talking about going against, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Lion King is up there.
Need that emotional damage one.
Oh my god.
I think, do we have that one?
Yeah. Emotional damage. Yeah, we definitely had that.
I know we have. I can't find it right now. Yeah.
Neither can I.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Did we delete it? Oh, but this one I was thinking about too, because it kind of was this one.
You are wrong. All of you are wrong.
That's nice. I actually was.
It's literally Brian every 5 seconds with Anzo. You're right.
I played this whole the big clip last time. I'm gonna play just the short one.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Oh man. Said David Culler made the joke just for laughs. Stage 2000. Oh, he wasn't the first to point out the translation. He was the first black man that did.
I was gonna say. So someone asked a question. Something I was watching today. What are the top 5 black deaths in a movie that made you very emotional? You know, so like the number 1 was Ricky, right? Ricky, the number 2 was Queen Latifah.
Oh, was this like the Jeopardy or not Jeopardy? The Family Feud one. I've been getting so many of their clips. They're fucking hilarious. Those guys.
Queen Latifah set it off.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. All right. And then the other 3 and 4 or 5 were terrible. Those are all terrible ass ones.
Mace Windu was on there.
Mace Windu. There's no way I felt bad about Mace Windu. I was like, oh man. Oh,
Mace Windu was on there.
Mace
I forgot what else was
did
on
it
there.
to himself. Mace Windu took too long taking out the Emperor.
He could have done it. He fucking could have won. Mace Windu's the better one.
He rears back his lightsaber and then stops. It's like he wanted Anakin to chop his arm off. He did that to himself.
You gonna let me do it?
Yeah. When he had the Emperor dead to right, he had Palpatine dead to rights.
I agree. And that's my part. Ace, I agree. Mace is still alive.
There was that whole theory where Mace was Snoke. Like it was not a good theory, but there was a theory where he was Snoke. So
I still think somehow, you know how many people have fell down things in these giant holes and everything in Star Wars and lived?
Yeah,
like, everybody.
Luke's hand in they don't do it in the movies, but in the books. They find Luke's hand and fucking clone it.
Yes.
So a hand in the sky in a freaking floating city in the sky. They still find a hand. You know what I mean? It's like in the biggest like city in all the galaxy in Coruscant. Like this dude just Anakin just jumps out of freaking moving cars to jump into another one. But like, so stupid.
Like. There's no doubt in my mind Mace Windu's alive. Maul's alive. Then Mace. John Coffey.
I think he was on that list, was he?
He wasn't on the list. He deserves to be on that list. Oh my god! If you if you didn't cry a little bit, even a little bit, when John Coffey died,
okay,
you don't deserve it. You don't. You have no heart. You have no heart, like at all.
Right. The Halle Berry monster ball was devastating.
But I got to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make her feel good. No. All right, Michael. See you later.
Yeah. Oh, I know we got a few trailers we're gonna get into. We got Travis. What's up, Travis?
What's up, Travis?
All right. I saw the timeline. All right, we gotta get going.
Yeah,
for sure. Because we got Mario to talk about. We got Maul to talk about.
The reason I brought that up because I say Mufasa should be on that list.
Oh, the dude said Mufasa, and he got X, and people were making fun of the other people. Were making fun of him.
Mufasa's not dead. I was like, he's 100% not dead. He's black. He was like, oh, he's a lion. I'm like, so what? You tell me that this father in the damn in Africa, in the middle of Africa, showing everything like touches my kingdom, and he has James Earl Jones is the voice.
Yeah, James Earl Jones the voice.
Tell me he's not black. Whatever. Dude.
That was like the second one because they guessed Ricky, right? That was the first guess, and that was like number one. And they decided to play it, and then the second person was like Mufasa, and they're like, "Oh, that's stupid." I was like, "That's not stupid.
That is the greatest answer ever." Yeah.
And then it was like, "Nope."
But they said, Mufasa. They said, "Yo, that's so stupid." They said Mufasa did get 7 votes.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah. It was on there. Yeah, I've been getting a bunch of their clips, and they've been really good. One was like, name the what was it, like the 6 most popular bald black men, or not even black actors. You know, you know, and Michael Jordan was up there.
Yep.
One that got me was Cynthia Erivo. Like that. She was.
Wow.
And then
We should do a Family Feud moment, guys. We should do a Family Feud game for everybody. Everyone playing, and we could just.
The way they did it was really smart, because none of them were in person. They were all like us, all streaming from their own thing, But it was really funny. There's another one, was like, name like a great black character that wasn't the main character of a TV show, and they were going through different people.
Everybody,
yeah. They were going through a bunch of different people, and the one that got me was, and he even said, here's a hint, is like there's only one person from each show. He didn't allow like multiple people from the same show, so like, besides Will Smith, who's gonna be your next favorite?
So I'm gonna do James Avery. Am I doing Alfonso Rivera? Am I doing oh my god,
so
Hillary, I'm gonna say Jazz. I'm gonna say this.
I saw it, so I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, if you wind up seeing it,
no, we're gonna do our own. This is it. We're doing our own. I will do this.
Yeah, the Jeopardy game where that would be fun. That'd be fun. That'd be pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, you can't let me just do supernatural questions.
It's all supernatural. Oh man. Yeah, we could definitely do something like that. That'd be fun.
Tobias Well. When he died, I didn't care about Tobias Well. I was like, good.
Yeah. Oh god. Fonzo, yes. Yeah, the actor from Long Walk. Oh, that was good. But is it as legendary as like?
No, not even close.
Then that's the thing too. Like, it's great, it's amazing, but it's like you got to think of like legendary, like epic, kind of ones. But man, I had like, I've been getting a bunch of their stuff over the last couple of days, and the host, he has like this fake mustache, and he's bald, and he's I forgot what he was called. He's called like something Harvey. He's like the fake Steve Harvey. The Jeopardy. The Jeopardy one is a good one too. Family Feud is good. All right, we gotta get going.
Let's do it. Let's do something.
Also, Daredevil mid-season trailer. We gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I'd rather watch that over the whole.
Yeah, so they put that out.
I thank you. I felt bad, and I was like, should I not do this?
I like a good documentary. I probably will watch it because I kind of want to see what
everyone says about him and how much of an asshole he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it, because I've always been a WWF fan. He was like the first one that I had gotten real exposure to. So I will watch it and recognize what he did for the wrestling sport. But he didn't like from what I hear. So
no, from what you hear,
I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna Oh yeah, I heard the phone calls. I heard the audio.
Yeah, because there's like I was watching some like a podcast interview with Mark Henry, and he was talking about it, and he's like, I never dealt with it, but it's hard to deny the shit you hear, so it's like, just because he wasn't ignorant or mean to me doesn't mean he's not, It was something along those lines. I'm definitely summing up like a 20-minute interview. But yeah. Yeah, some big reveals. Yeah, I want to watch that trailer. The world's proud of new trailer, but we got that on our list. The what doc? The Hulk Hogan. There's a Hulk Hogan documentary coming out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be on Netflix.
What's it called? Like Great American Hero, some bullshit,
something like that. Yeah.
Something to that effect.
Yeah. All right. Let's say. Actually, you want to watch the Lord of the Flies?
Hell yeah, I want to watch.
I have not seen this trailer yet. I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet, and I love Lord of the Flies. The original movie, the book. Like, oh,
The sky is
it's
darkening,
just,
and the beast is
Lord of the Flies is so good.
oh, come on, what the heck? Trying to pause it. Yeah,
As
Lord,
soon as we
it's
done
just,
with this and bring it up, I'll bring up the Daredevil one.
the Daredevil trailer. This
I
man
downloaded
has a
it.
documentary coming out too. Did he have a documentary out already? I could
This
be
is
wrong.
how you become the biggest douchebag and talk about never having drugs and have 40-inch arms at 60 years old.
And I was gonna say, like an 80-year-old man being insanely jacked like that. Yeah. Yeah.
But I just want to throw out there. I said we're gonna come back Monday and Super Mario Bros. Is gonna be over $300 million.
Yeah.
At $372 million.
Yeah.
Mario Bros.
It pretty much already caught up with Project Hail Mary in one weekend. Yeah. Yeah. I remember reading Lord of the Flies in school. Good times. It's just such a like primal. It's so primal and it's just so like, oh, it's so good. Also,
It's the real story of what Pinocchio would have happened on that damn island.
yeah. Also, The Simpsons
We're
has
dying.
one of the best. Simpsons has the best version of it too. You know, like I love what they do with it. That has one of my favorite fucking quotes where it's like go grapefruit, go orange. It's like go banana, and then that's what causes the bus crash, and then they wind up being on the island. So, so all
That's
the
Ralph.
time,
That's Ralph that did
that was
it, yeah.
Ralph. I was like, go grapefruit. And he chucks the grapefruit, but it's like, go banana. That's the. Oh, man. All right. Let's check out this trailer.
All right.
Let's go. All right. What is up? Welcome back to the Spoiler Kings. We have another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the new Lord of the Flies. Is it a movie or is it a show?
It is a
I forget.
Netflix show, I believe.
Is it Netflix? Ooh, okay.
It's Netflix. I don't know if it's a movie or show. I think it might be a movie. It might be. It's Netflix, definitely.
Yeah.
So,
Either way, if it's a show, you can watch it all at once. If it's a movie, you can watch it all at once.
All at once.
Yeah. So yeah, Netflix. That's pretty good. I didn't know it was Netflix. So yeah. So let's check out this first trailer for this remake and see what we're getting.
The sky is darkening, and the beast is close at hand. Hello?
Less people.
We were
playing.
We were. And now we're trying to find out exactly where we are.
What nonsense.
Who's coming with me? We need to think about the little ones. Can't care for themselves, Jack.
Who are you, anyway?
If you stand out of the way, he'd happily hurt the next thing. And the next thing is me.
I am a hunter. You're a failure! We all have to kill the beast.
I'm about to cry right now, man.
Dude, that's tough,
Oh man.
Yeah.
bro. Do you guys know anything about Lord of the Flies? That
Oh yeah.
that's gonna be tough,
Piggy.
bro.
Yeah. Piggy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, that's a pretty short trailer. I'm assuming it's like a teaser or something. But
It comes out May 4th, and May 4th this should come.
yeah, a month. Yeah, next month.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's all you really need, man. You get from there, like, if you never read the book, you never saw the original movie or anything, like, you get like, okay, this is gonna be some brutal shit. This is gonna be like, when young adolescent boys have no rules, Yeah.
This is why young adolescent boys have to have a strong hand. Have to have a strong hand, because if not, they turn into that.
Lord Fly. Yeah. So, man, that was a good trailer. That was really good.
dude.
That was really good.
By the people that produced Adolescence.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Adolescence?
Yeah.
I wonder is that oh, he might be too old, right? The boy from Adolescence, he might be too old for this group.
He might be.
Yeah.
Might be,
Yeah.
just barely.
Yeah. The Ultimate Bully movie. Yeah. Looks like a BBC show. It kind of, you know, it's not a bad thing. You know, BBC has some like really great, you know, shows. Like really, really great shows.
Mm-hmm.
Sherlock, it might be one of my favorite versions of Sherlock. So, you know, this looks really
I
well
said
done.
Luther all the time. BBC.
Luther. Oh, yeah. Is it a movie or series? Did we find that out
I think
yet?
it's a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it's a movie.
You can't do this.
It's a mini series. That makes sense if it's a mini series.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yeah,
so it would be very much like Adolescence.
Mm-hmm.
So three part. Oh,
You know,
this
like
is
4
gonna be
episodes.
Ooh, this is gonna be
Something
tough
like
to
that.
watch.
4 episodes. Yeah.
Really tough. That's gonna be tough, man.
Excuse me. Yeah. Damn. It's gonna be. It looks good. You know, Netflix. You know, they put money behind stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I didn't
that was
even
a good
realize
trailer.
they were making
That was a
this
good
until today. Like when I saw that that they put out a trailer for it, I had no idea this had existed until today.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about when I was growing up. Can you imagine like one of our like my football team or basketball team crashed on the island? What would have happened?
Yep.
Because there's some douchebags out there. There are really, and they grew up
nothing for you.
douchebags.
Wait, have you? Yeah. Have you ever read? I think we're connecting with it more because we know the story and we know where it's going. So I don't know if you ever read the book Collector or watch the movie from what the 90s, 80s.
Yeah, but yeah, I think
When was the
book
There was one
80s,
in the
right?
early 90s. Yeah, I think it was the early 90s was the Lord
Was
of the
it?
Flies movie. I think.
Yeah. So that definitely read the book, man. Read the book. Yeah, spot on. I hope the kid has a therapist after to film this movie. Seriously.
Yeah.
I hope there's a therapist like on set. Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah, maybe for yeah, yeah, reps. Yeah, there we go. Series, yeah, a four episode miniseries. Perfect. Yeah,
and you see how it grows, and the problems grow, and the hysteria and the chaos grows, and then the things that they do.
Yeah. So it looks like Kids Out of Control because that's kind of what it is, but it's also being out of control means somebody wants to be in control. You know what I mean? And that's just like human nature is like there's always going to be somebody who thinks they're better or deserves to be the leader or thinks they're right, you know. So I haven't read the book in a while, man. I want to read the book again now after watching this.
It's a microcosm of society too, and with
100%.
society, because I don't think you talk about boys. A lot of boys don't ever get past the age of 11, and this is what it is: uncontrolled, unadulterated, chaos at 11, 12 years old, and it's exactly what the world is. With with these leaders, and you see all this war and all that stuff. It's exactly what's going on here, and it's crazy. And it'll make you look at everybody a little bit differently. You think about your kids, and you're like, man, I have to do this. I have to be doing this. Your nephews, your cousins, you have to be this hand. It is tough.
Not reading that book again. Yeah, it's I don't say it's a tough read, but it's not a hard, like difficult wise, but it's like, damn, like shit happens. You're like,
Teague says like what I was thinking. Reader of Mice and Men, of Mice and Men. Yes.
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men is probably one of my other favorite books that I read in school.
Yeah. But
I can handle a Mice and Men a lot easier than Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
You know, the end of a Mice and Men and the death and all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But I wonder if this is something that society kind of needs right now. I feel like, you know, is a reminder of like, hey, this is when shit gets out of control. When there's no steady heads. Because right now we're in this world with this like, you know, especially like young men being, you know, red pilled and black pilled and, you know, whatever, you know, they're calling and shit like that. And we're getting all these like, you know, crazy social media addicted kind of stuff going on. And, you know, you get this like view of everything. And then you get something like this is like, this is like literally, like you said, like it's you know, this group of boys, but this is really like, you know, talking about like society
the world
in general.
and what you're doing.
You know,
who is this leader? Who is Trump? Who is, you know, when you looking at,
There's even like social media influencers, man. There's so many people online that are telling you certain things and saying certain things, you know. So you know, you have these like people who shouldn't be leading and making decisions who should be making decisions.
Yep. And people that are weak minded that will follow them. And you see how this group mentality takes over.
Yeah.
And it's something that they wouldn't do normally, but all of a sudden I don't want to be different than anyone else, so I'm gonna be in this horde of people, even though this is not what I believe. I'm only doing it for one other person, and it's exactly what happens.
Yeah. Everyone say I don't need to read it again. I don't need to read it again, but the last time I read it was 7th grade, I think.
I was thinking like 12 years old.
I mean, that's like
almost 30 years ago.
30 years ago, man. Yeah. Shit. I was like 20 years ago. Like, no, wait, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, it's you know, I think something like this could be important for, and I hope it's really well done. I hope it's well received, and I hope a lot of people, you know, if it's well done, a lot of people get to watch it, because it is a really good story. Not because it's like a happy ending and stuff like
tough,
that.
But we should realize what people are.
It's important.
Yeah.
But damn, that was good. You know, like I said, if you never read the book, read the books. If you already read it, I get why you don't want to read it again. But yeah, May 4th, man. I'm definitely gonna be watching this.
Cliff Notes.
Definitely gonna be watching this.
Oh yeah.
Cliff Notes.
Spark Notes.
Spark Notes.
Yeah.
We are really old. The fact that we even think that Cliff Notes or Spark Notes even still exist.
I know, right?
Chat GPT.
I was gonna say. We'll finish off with this one. This movie is a great example of why people should stay away from people like Andrew Tate. Exactly what I was saying. You know, and he's not even the worst one anymore of them all. So, but all right, let's get out of here. Let's finish that. That was a really good trailer. We're definitely be talking about this and reviewing this in the beginning of May when this drops on the 4th, I believe. But yeah, we want to hear from you guys though. So if you're watching the replay, let us know what you think about this trailer of Lord of the Flies coming out on Netflix. Leave a comment. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us when we actually do review this little mini series. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. That was a really good trailer. Yeah. Oh, shit. My bad. I went to click the button, but Brian already clicked it.
Too fast.
Yeah. Collector. I don't know if you want to read the book. I know you're reading a lot of stuff. I would add that to your reading list. I mean, obviously you're older. It definitely hits harder when you're like 12.
You understand.
Yeah. You know, but now you're obviously older, know shit and stuff like that. You know, I think you'll be able to see it.
But you can handle it. I think you can more handle it now and, you know,
understand
why it's escalating the way it is.
Yeah. It's definitely like for me, it's like a must read. You know, there's a few things that I'm like, my kids are reading. Hatchet, you know, is on that list of like, you guys are reading this. Like, I don't care if you hate reading, you're fucking reading it. And you know, Lord of the Flies is on there too. You know, but obviously you got to give it to them at the right time and the right age. You know, obviously I'm not gonna give a 5-year-old Lord of the Flies or Hatchet. You know,
right?
Yeah, because that would just be stupid. You know. But yeah.
I mean, I think it's important to understand, especially going to high school. Going into high school, and
right before high school.
seeing what can happen, how it can escalate, and you don't mean to do, the stuff that you're doing, and how you can get caught up easily into this group mentality, and there's this horde mentality, and how you can screw up everything.
Yeah, man, that is a good, because I read it, like 7th grade, I believe it was 7th grade, and it was right, obviously right before you get into high school, and it's such important book about, like, all right, you're going to this next stage in life where your emotions are gonna be high, hormones, adrenaline, all that shit, and you're gonna start getting sucked into things you might not want to be sucked into, but because you don't want to be left out, type of shit. Yeah, in this book, I never thought about it like that, but right before high school was the best time.
And you just talking about stuff, and you can start saying how it's important to have sense of self.
Child abuse. Yeah.
So you can figure out, how you can stay strong in who you are.
Yeah, all those same Ace, Lord of the Flies, Mice and Men, Kill the Mockingbird. Yeah, all those were made. I don't. Well, I mean, Brian would know because you have kids. What are they in?
She'll be going
fifth grade.
She'll be going to 6th grade next year.
6th grade,
and I know To Kill a Mockingbird is on the reading list in 6th grade.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's
because that's a good time for To Kill a Mockingbird.
You start having concepts, some deep conversations, and help them with the analysis of stuff, and that's what you want. You understand, what foreshadowing, and what does it mean? What is this scene actually saying, and things like that. So
yeah. I get it, because I know you have like a laundry list of books to read.
Exactly.
Like, if not, the original movie was really good too. The original movie was really, really good. From, what was it, whatever year it came out, 90 something.
1993.
Yeah. Well, Teague said the first time he read it was in 93. I don't remember the first time I watched it. I remember
We saw it in school, I think.
Yeah, I remember watching it after reading it.
1990.
1990. Okay, that was right there. Yeah. I highly recommend. I swear, John Davison, the best movie I've seen so far. Yeah, I do want to see it. It just now it's got all the negative publicity because of what happened at the was it the British Award, whatever show,
BAFTA, whatever.
BAFTA. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the BAFTA stuff.
What streaming services on the original? I have no idea. Honestly, I would have to look it up. I don't even own it.
No idea.
Yeah.
Did you ever see like the old like black and white one? Did they show you that one in school?
That's the one I saw in school.
Yeah, I saw that one in school.
I never seen that one. Yeah,
you can see it for free. The Lord of the Flies from 1990 on YouTube.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Watch it for free. Get a few ads. I've been watching a lot of free stuff on YouTube. Free movies. They had Rockadoodle, and I remember watching
Rockadoodle. Oh my god,
so much as a kid, and we're watching it like, as an adult. I'm like, oh, it's not as good. So yeah, that's where's the best. I'm really not joking. No, I heard. I mean, there's a reason why it was nominated for a bunch of stuff. Like I heard it's a really, really good movie.
So 1963 is the one that we saw. I think it was in black and white.
That one.
Yeah, that's the one we saw in school.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're getting a 4K pressing of Gone with the Wind coming out this year. Yeah.
Not gonna get that.
They're doing so many 4K re-releases right now. Speed Racer just got a 4K re-release.
Dude, I love Speed Racer. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. I do care if you like it. I don't care if you hate it.
Well, hopefully I like it. I think you will. It's yeah. But all right. You guys want to talk about Maul real quick, or you want to do Mario?
I want to do Daredevil.
You want to watch the trailer? We can watch the trailer real quick.
Yeah, let's do the trailer real quick, and then we can do Daredevil. So watch the trailer. Then we do Maul, and then we can talk whatever.
'Cause I do want to talk bring that down. Mario, because listening to everyone's like thing about, because like you have critics coming in, saying the critic thing about it, and then you have all these people like, oh, it's not made for you, it's made for kids. I was like,
no, but even as a kid, it wasn't good. My kids,
I was like, you have two
were
kids.
like,
yeah, so yeah. But it's also like Brandman said, it's such a cop out. It's such a cheap like escape to get out of criticism. Like
The
Coco
first one
Melon's
was
for
good.
kids.
Yeah,
too.
it's you're basically saying, yeah, I hate that it's a kids movie excuse. You're basically saying kids deserve like the lowest form, low tier effort. Like it just it's such a cheap excuse and
Yeah.
cheap way out.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Do the Devil Wears Prada.
Like it just don't insult kids like that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, yeah, we can knock this out real quick, and then we
let's
probably
do
do Devil Wears
quick,
Prada,
yeah.
and then we'll get in our reviews. All right, let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is the Daredevil mid-season trailer. So I haven't seen it. Everyone's talking about it. You guys in chat, in the live chat, you guys were talking about it earlier. So yeah, so obviously the season is pretty awesome so far. So
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
the
this
second-
thing, so let's see what we're getting.
Yeah.
Out of it.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
They showed up at my house with my daughter there.
You hurt? She's got a kid
I'm
now.
pissed.
Is it Luke Cage's?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Holy shit. It's Matt Murdock. But it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Then this should be tons of fun.
Daredevil Born Again Season 2, now streaming. And don't miss The Punisher special presentation, coming May 12th, only on Disney+.
Damn!
Holy shit.
Wow,
That's a good trailer.
dude.
That was awesome.
Did you see the what's it called? V for Vendetta thing when or the Spider-Man thing when everyone's wearing the mask.
Daredevil. Yeah.
Everyone had the Daredevil mask on. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
They're taking off his mask. Oh, Matt Murdock. Oh my God.
Everyone,
That is-
they're all gonna die, right? I mean, there's no way they all live to tell everyone who Daredevil is.
Oh, yeah, they have to die. And
Right.
it's gonna be Bullseye's gonna kill all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna spit the straw out. That's what.
No, when I saw
he
it,
spit like the
in his
spitball.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, or the not spitball, the toothpick.
Mhm.
Yeah. That damn.
Dude, that was
That's only 4
phenomenal.
episodes. That's a trailer for 4 episodes. Like, that's crazy.
This is what they told us, though. They said episode 3 is going to be great, and then after that, it's going to be a non-stop crazy thing.
Yeah. Oh no, there's 5 episodes, right? Because there's 8 total, so that's 5 episodes of it.
Dude, that's just too much. It's too fast. That's crazy.
Her dropping she has a kid is like it's huge. That's huge. Like
It has
it's gotta
to
be Luke Cage's.
It has to be Luke Cage's.
Like, why would they change it from the
It
comic
has-
book? Because in the
yeah.
comic book they have a kid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think about trailer B?
Oh, dude, I thought it was amazing. Again, I like that stuff is actually happening this season, and to see Jessica Jones back, it's Luke Cage has to be following. Yeah, I agree. Never liked Colin Farrell as Bullseye, and that's coming from someone who actually likes Colin Farrell. His Bullseye just annoyed me. Colin Farrell was doing way too much. But anyway,
100%.
yeah, yeah. This is awesome, and yeah, each episode is the highlight of my Tuesday, and even more so after watching this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Let's
dope.
go.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah,
it's gonna be so good. And then
trailer.
Yeah. And then
holy crap.
What Lauren said, out of its, I don't think it's spoilery because we just saw Jessica Jones, but season 3 is going to be all the Defenders are coming back because we already saw the set leaks. They're all coming back, baby. Like all of them.
Did you see the season? It says season 3 that Luke Cage is going to run for mayor.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I saw like the I don't know if that's the leak synopsis, but yeah, Luke Cage is gonna run for mayor, which I think he does in the comic books, right? I think Matt Murdock is like mayor at one point too in the comics, so everyone's mayor for New York.
You don't get to be a mayor. You get to be a mayor. We all get to be a mayor.
I mean, after Fisk, he's like anybody could do it, right? Yeah. That trailer was awesome. Yeah, but yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it makes me want to hurry up and fast forward so I can watch it right now. I want to watch Daredevil right now.
Yeah. But yeah, we got Maul on Mondays, Daredevil on Tuesdays, The Boys on Wednesdays, Invincible on Wednesday as well. Invincible, I think it was on Wednesdays, don't it?
Wednesdays, yeah.
Night, right?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Wednesday morning.
Oh, they said that's your watch schedule.
Oh, that's your watch schedule. Yeah, I get that.
But,
I watch it.
I mean, that's
what I can. I don't care. Invincible's last episode was the best episode I've seen on TV. So,
yeah.
But this Daredevil just makes me feel like we're going to have the best 3-day or 2-day run on TV shows, like in years.
Yeah. The next couple weeks is going to be so good for streaming, for like superhero stuff. It's man, it's gonna be so good. Yeah. So, oh man, that was awesome. I cannot wait till Thursday so we could talk about the next episode. Oh man, but yeah, that was our mid-season trailer for the Daredevil season 2. We want to hear from you guys, so leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about it. Did you like it? You hate it? Anything we might have missed? Because there was a lot going on in it. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us on Thursdays when we talk about Daredevil, the newest episode. So yeah, come and be part of the live show. And if you are in the chat right now, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night.
What the fuck was that? That was great. Dude, oh my god,
that was pretty dope,
right?
It's hard watching the Devils wear his Prada next, like.
Yeah, but I get why so many people all day, man. That was all over my feed. Was like Daredevil. I'm like, fuck. Okay, it's just a mid-season trailer, right? No, that was like the season trailer.
This is what we've been waiting for, guys.
I can't wait to see my girl Jessica Jones. Well,
dude, the fact that if she has a mixed kid and we don't even have to hear who it is, like who the baby daddy is.
If it's not Luke Cage, I think they're gonna do a big disservice to both characters.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, especially if you're bringing them back. So. All right. A certain character from a door scene is back. From a door scene.
Foggy?
Why am I missing? Oh, I've been reading watching a lot of people thinking on who what's his name, Daniel is gonna be, Fisk's like kid, not kid, but a lot of people are thinking like he's gonna be the Rose, and the Rose is in the comic Fisk's son, who tries to like overtake Fisk, tries to like do it. And I'm like, I can see him being that character. Obviously he's not gonna be his son, but he's younger, like a son kind of age-ish, so I can see something like that, where basically like Fisk is gonna do something to screw over Daniel, and then Daniel's like, I want revenge kind of thing, and I'm gonna take him down, so I guess I could see that if they go that route. So I don't know. Oh man,
because like the whole thing with Jessica Jones, it has to be Danielle. It has to be.
Yeah.
And then Danielle Cage is her only kid, like who becomes a superhero herself. Like, come on.
Yeah. We watched some other Mary trailer, not the new one. I know we watched one a while ago, but we never, I think, released it. But that's on our watch list. That's for sure on our watch list. But let's watch this Devil Wears Prada, and then we're getting to our reviews of Maul and Mario. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is the new Devil Wears Prada 2.
My wife is ecstatic. She is ecstatic by it. Oh, she's like, I don't care what we're doing. We're gonna go see Devil Wears Prada. You send me, take me to all these other movies. We're gonna see that first day. I was like, cool, whatever.
Yeah, the first one was good. It's hard to say otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And I think exactly. Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. So, but yeah, let's bring it up and check out this. Is this the first trailer? I don't remember.
Full trailer.
Full trailer. Oh, we had a teaser before.
Teaser. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the last trailer, is what I think this is. I believe this is the last trailer because it comes out.
Because it comes out in only a few weeks. Yeah.
Oh damn. Oh yeah, it's the last one. All right. Well, let's check it out.
Serve a little sad.
So I used to have your job. Got to go to Paris Fashion Week. Wore a bunch of pieces from the Chanel collection that year. You still have all of it? No, I gave it away. What? Would have been a bit much for a newsroom. This is you. Oh. Who gives away Chanel?
I'm feeling fab, I'm feeling free, I feel exceptional.
You are here to help us through our current scandal.
Click, 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 everywhere I go.
But I did not hire you, and all I need to do is bide my time until you fail. Won't you take the train, dear?
Might show up late, might be on time. Just wait, I'm coming.
I'm going to make something of this job.
You could write a book. The definitive Miranda Priestley expose. May the bridges I burn light my way. Wait. Hope that's not what you're wearing to the dinner. That's all.
Fendi, we need that. The Brunello Cucinelli pants, love those. And we definitely need an embroidered two-piece totem set, but not the terracotta because you're so pale.
My neck is hot. Oh my God, just hide a feeling for once, please. I just love my job.
They threw up every like award-winning actor in the movie.
That's gonna print money.
Oh yeah.
Like literally print money.
Because I was curious to see what was like. What would they do with it? And her working for a news, company or whatever.
What she did before.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I mean, like. Good.
Yeah, I think them jumping ahead like 2 decades. I think it's going to work to the movie's advantage. Usually, I think like such big gaps are kind of hit or miss, but I think it'll work. like kind of considering where Andy was in the first movie compared to where the trailer's kind of showing where she is now. And kind of that kind of not necessarily a power struggle, but like the power kind of contrast between her and what was Meryl Streep's character's name? Miranda. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's going to work out to the movie's advantage. So
how
yeah,
does Meryl Streep look exactly the same 20 years later?
Didn't you see Death Becomes Her?
Has it been 20 years?
It's been 20 years.
Holy crap.
She looks exactly the same. She's literally Death Becomes Her. You're right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
And
yeah,
exactly the same.
And Stanley Tucci is just such a cool dude. Like I even watch like his documentary that he does like over in Italy from time to time. He's just great to watch in anything that he's in. So
can you not say that about Meryl Streep, Anne Hathaway, Emily Blunt, who are all leading ladies right now? You know, what's the dude from Adrian Grenier? What's his name from what's that? What the hell is that? Entourage. From Entourage. He's in the movie too. So
he's
I'm
in
like,
this.
Apparently, I was like, what the hell? I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know. I think this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a whole lot of fun because everyone's coming back. Everyone from the first one's coming back. So that's what you want.
Yeah, all the plastic surgery. But usually, if you get too much plastic surgery, it's very noticeable and you can tell. With her, I think she just ages like perfectly. You know,
or she knows exactly how to get plastic surgery.
Or what to do, maybe. Yeah. I was confused Stanley Tucci with Mark Strong. Yeah. I mean, just if you get a quick glance at both of them, you're like, yeah. Like you said, it's gonna make a bunch of money. It's gonna make a bunch of money.
It's gonna take a lot of money.
I mean, yeah. You know, because has your girls seen it, the first one, or is that still too much for them? Because
it's a little bit much. Well, my oldest could probably watch it. My youngest not so much.
Yeah. Because if your wife is like a big fan, I'm sure she wants to share it with the girls, but they might not be. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they're not old enough yet to really appreciate it.
They're 5'4", but they're not. They're still 9 and 11. So
yeah. But I mean, the first one's got such a big following, and people love the first one. The second one, it's, like you said, it's gonna just for everyone coming back and just for it being the same name, just name alone is gonna bring in a bunch of money. So I still gotta see the first one.
Hathaway.
Yeah, because that was before Anne Hathaway. That's when she was still like Princess Diaries stuff, right? That was before she was like Catwoman and like all this stuff. Like she was still
that was like right before Catwoman, right?
It was a few years. It was a few years before Catwoman. It was shortly after, like maybe like 5 years after Princess Diaries. So she was kind of getting her feet under her, or kind of at least kind of established herself. But yeah, I think it was like 5 or 6 years before she played Catwoman.
Yeah.
Because Anne Hathaway is 1982.
Yeah.
So she's 44 now. So 20 years ago, she was 24.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Because she was always like, I always remember seeing her in like teeny girl movies, Princess Diaries, or always like something like that. So like I remember this, and then her becoming Catwoman was like, oh, that's when she kind of made the transition from like more teenage kiddie movies to like adult kind of sexy-ish, like she became that like attractive like hot woman in the movie kind of thing, especially after Catwoman, where you're like, we're gonna put you in like skin tight leather. So yeah, but
I mean, so yes,
it's gonna be good.
I mean, Meryl Streep in 2006 was 45, and she's still 45. I don't care what you're saying.
Yeah, 45 then, 45 now. Yeah.
That's what she had. You ask her how old she is, she's 45. 20 years later, she'll be 45 years old.
Yeah.
She's Meryl Streep.
until the day she's gone.
Exactly.
45. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But cool. Yeah. That, like I said, we'll probably review this one when it comes out. When did it say it's coming out? Was it May?
It's definitely May.
May 1st.
First,
Was
right?
it May 1st?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a May 1st.
Yeah. Academy Award winner. Like, they just threw on like the biggest names that they have at May 1st. But cool. Yeah, let's finish that off right there. This movie's gonna be awesome. Two winners and 2 nominees. Emily Blunt never won?
Nope, she's dominating.
Yeah. Okay. But cool. Let us know what you guys think about this trailer. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you're gonna check it out. You're gonna wait off and see it on streaming. But let us know. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us when we actually review this movie, because we're gonna do that when this comes out. And we appreciate everyone in the live chat. You guys are awesome. Stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night.
We should do a thing where we're trying to
take your mic. It's never.
We should do a thing where we're going to try to review the Devil Wears Prada 2, and we get taken over. I get pushed out the way, and my wife comes in because she's like, "I don't. You don't know. I'm gonna tell you."
This is the real. This is the only opinion that matters.
And you see me in the background, it's tied up, like,
That's funny. We could have her on if she wants to come on. That'd be I think be good.
My other do is tell her to tie me up. She'll be happy with it. So I get to get them and tie them up.
Anne Hathaway career kind of started like Rachel McAdams. Yeah.
Is it weird? I think
it did.
Yeah.
I think Rachel McAdams is much better looks better than Anne Hathaway. I've always thought that. Yeah. I have a thing. I don't know.
Rachel McAdams.
Yeah.
I could roll with that. Yeah.
We have to find out.
Yeah, that's why. That's why with Send Help, the most far-fetched thing in that movie is they tried to frump up Rachel McAdams and make her look all homely, all the while forgetting that she's Rachel McAdams.
Exactly.
Right.
I was like, okay. I mean, we'll just put some salt water on it. It'll be all right.
I hate when they always do that, where they get like the super attractive woman and they're like, oh, but she's not good looking. I was like, yeah, but it's I mean, what
Put some unflattering clothes on them.
They did that recently with somebody.
They put some unflattering clothes on them, give them like a slightly kind of like messy hairdo, and put like oversized glasses on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I like what Mama Bear said. Just get Ashley on, Tamika and Mama Bear, and then just replace us for that that review.
I'm telling you, just have me in the corner. Just trying to get out there.
The
I like
spoiler queens. That'd be funny.
I like it.
Yeah, I always had to look better. Yeah, I mean everyone has their type.
Yeah.
Because Emily Blunt,
I've never thought Anne Hathaway was attractive. I never thought she was ugly either. I never thought she was ugly. I just never thought she was attractive.
I am pretty fond of Emily Blunt though.
Yeah,
I am too.
she because she's interesting. Like Emily Blunt can like go from something like Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know, to something. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, something where she was like more sexy and but like she just.
I thought she was sexy in Edge of Tomorrow.
I mean, she kind of was when he first meets her and she's like dodging. She's in like the little tank top.
I was like, cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. man. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, that's gonna make a bunch of money. All right.
Yeah.
What are we doing first? We want to do Mario? I feel like Mario will be
Mario's fine. Let's do that.
pretty quick.
You can do Mario first.
Well,
what about Jamie Lee Curtis? Jamie Lee Curtis has not aged enough.
It's like Meryl Streep. It's like they hit a certain age and then they kind of like stay at that age. So you went from being like 20 and then you're like 50 and then you just remain 50, you know?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like you're two ages. You're a young woman and older woman, and then that's it, you know, with some of these actresses.
I mean, 67, but I mean, still we wearing revealing outfits and stuff.
She does. She does. Joey said women with British accents are hot. That's funny.
I can't disagree.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's almost one for you, collector. Yeah, get out of here, man. Go get some sleep. We appreciate you coming in. Yeah. True Lies. True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is that the best? I don't know if it's the best. I have a couple other movies that, you know, the best she's ever looked. Okay. I got one in my mind that True Lies is great.
Wreck.
100%.
Not wrong.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen Trading Places?
Oh yeah. I figured that's what you may have been thinking about.
And that dress, bro.
Oh.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, let's say good night. All right, man. I don't want to go there, obviously. Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yes, dude. She legs,
calves.
A fish call and the fish called Wanda. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
But bro, what Trading Places in that pink dress?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. I think everyone sees her like right now. Like I think the newer generation probably see her like from Everything Always, you know, and like, you know, that's obviously not her. Like, you know, her. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they made her, you know, a lot more. You know, gave her a gut and everything like that.
Which is just not who she is.
No,
and I'm telling you, bro. Man.
Like there's that gift that you always see around where she's in the leotard, you know, and the like doing like the gym class, and she's doing like the hip thrusty kind of thing. Like, yeah.
With John Travolta.
Let's not forget that True Lies one when Arnold almost dropped the tape recorder. I almost dropped my tape recorder too. Oh god. Oh man.
No, what hasn't aged well. And yeah, exactly. Oh man. All right. Yeah. Push it to the limit. Oh man. That's funny. How we go from like Devil Wears Prada to like Jamie Lee Curtis was like super hot.
This is why we're getting taken over. This is right there.
Exactly. Yeah, Lil Petty's like underrated. Yeah, Safe Room to True Lies. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I see that's Fernando. I'm talking about Super Smash Brothers. But yeah. I guess I was thinking about old white women. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, jeez.
It works sometimes, though. Sometimes it just works.
It just does it. All right. We definitely need to move on from that topic. All right. was saying, do you have a synopsis? Is there a synopsis for Mario Brothers?
Doesn't have to have actually a plot.
Mario and Luigi, they do stuff.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much
sums it up.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Are you good to go? You guys good?
Yeah, we good.
All right. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about and review Super Mario Galaxy movie, the blockbuster of the weekend. Already crushing it, already making so much money. Possibly the first $1 billion movie of the year. But
I thought you were gonna go start the whole thing with doo 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 doo, and then like, all right, what's the water world one?
That's how we should finish the show. Is like, you know, when you're drowning, right at the end.
I think
it
like
starts playing.
Like when you die, you get the lose the life.
Oh man, that's the next movie. It's all gonna be underwater, right?
No one likes water levels. Come on, nobody likes water levels.
If you do, you're a maniac.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, we got Mario Luigi coming back. Charlie Day, Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, and then we get Yoshi, and for whatever reason they decided to get Donald Glover to be Yoshi, which okay, cool.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah, super random. Yeah.
But I don't even know if that was him or not. They can say it was, and it didn't even need to be. I don't know. But yeah. So we got Donald Glover coming in and Brie Larson coming in.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Okay.
Oh man. All right. You good, B, or are you still a little laggy?
I think I still am a little laggy, and I don't know why. It's like really getting on my nerves.
Yeah, it's all right.
We'll
muscle through it. Muscle through it. Also, what's up, Relic? Appreciate you coming in. But let's jump into this review. We're gonna get into our rating at the end, our likes, our dislikes, full spoilers, whatever that's worth. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you pause this review, come back after you watch the movie if you don't want to get spoiled. But let's start off with a quick synopsis of what this movie's about.
Stuff. No. The Super Mario Brothers movie follows Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi on a cosmic quest to rescue Princess Rosalina, who was kidnapped by Bowser Jr. to fuel a universe-altering device. While Peach and Toad traverse the space to save Rosalina, uncovering that they are sisters, Bowser Jr. attempts to reunite with his shrunken father, leading to a sprawling space battle involving Fox McCloud. Not really.
Yeah. Cool. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole story right there. We'll start off with Brandman. What were your likes? What you like about this movie?
I really liked the animation. The CG was great to look at. It's a really pretty movie. It's super vibrant, and just the colors and everything just kind of popped. I saw it in 3D and had a lot of fun. So dare I say it was a little bit of an improvement over the original, just with the locales and that sort of thing. If you play Mario Galaxy, or if you're a Mario fan, there's tons of callbacks, a lot of Easter eggs. I thought the addition of Fox McCloud and then that kind of like hand-drawn kind of anime style like kind of flashback scene, or his origin, that was pretty cool. So it's an entertaining watch for the most part. You know, I thought that, you know, it had some funny lines, mostly Jack Black being Jack Black, and gave me some good laughs here and there. So it was fine. It was pretty to look at.
Okay. What about you, Ryan? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
It was pretty. And a lot of memories things, like, so it's like nostalgia was real, like really important.
The member berries.
The member berries you have to have. It was just that's probably the one thing that kind of stood out the most for me. Because that I know that. Oh, you just sound fit. I know this too. Oh, that's interesting. Because there wasn't much of a plot, but in between not plot, they just did things that we kind of all heard. So we all remember when we hear these certain things. I thought that was pretty cool. The sibling revelation was fine. Bowser being in like rehab was kind of funny. Those instances were kind of funny. I mean, the journey through Mushroom Kingdom was fine. So those are things that are okay. It's hard. It's hard. Well, I kind of like Rosalina. I kind of did. So.
Rosalina was cool.
I kind of liked how they, because I don't know their lore in the game universe, but here them making them sisters made sense. It made sense that I appreciated that, because I mean the only really plot was Peach's story. She's the only one that got a story. That was the whole movie was her story. It was, and then it was just Mario chasing after her. But at least that part of it I thought was interesting, and I enjoyed that. I was like, oh, okay, now we got her backstory of why she ended up where she ended up, why she has some magic, some power, and then it connects it with Rosalina. So I was like, okay, I thought that was good. You had the moment at the end where the power of sisters. That's not bad. They touched through the glass and they everything got better. So I was like, that was cool. I enjoyed that. I thought that was fun. So and then like you guys said, it visually is insane. Visually it's great. Yoshi was perfect. Donald Glover doing the Yoshi noises was awesome. The Yoshi scene when he comes to the real world was great. So they had fun moments like that. It had all the nostalgia was there. It had all the other things that remind you of like why you love this franchise. At least the game franchise. But yeah, about it. Had the sound effects, had all the noises.
Yeah,
every time I heard a noise, I was like, oh hey, I know where that's from. Yeah. So but yeah, that's about it for the likes. Let's get into the real nitty gritty, the dislikes. Brandman, what problems did you have with the movie?
Sure.
As he opens up the laundry list.
as fun as the Easter eggs and the callbacks were, especially for someone who loves Mario Galaxy and the like, I think it depended a little too much on them. And what was worse is it kind of substituted all the callbacks for any story. And even though you don't really expect any like mind-blowing or standout storyline in a Mario movie, the bottom line is you still need a story in any narrative or as any narrative. And it just didn't seem to have one. Things just kind of happened. It kind of seemed like the writers were just kind of flying by the seat of their pants. And it was all fan service for specifically for people who are fans of Mario Galaxy rather than mass audiences. I think that why was Donald Glover even cast? There was nothing stand out about his voice as Yoshi. It could have been a voice actor from the games. I thought Rosalina
Mhm.
was cool, but at the same time, I can't help but think they could have done more with her. They could have done more with actually a couple characters. There were times where even Mario and Luigi kind of felt like a non-presence, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just yeah, it just felt kind of empty. Not even hollow. At times it just felt empty, and the callbacks and the Easter eggs weren't even enough to compensate for that.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure there's a lot more we're gonna get into. What about you, Brian? What's some issues you had with it?
Well, I mean, I say there was no plot. They just kind of did stuff. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
the whole
Mhm.
idea of Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi traveling through Mushroom Kingdom and the castle and all that stuff had nothing to do with anything. Just stuff was going on. Like, it was more Peach. Her journey was a little bit more towards for the story. But I think usually we're doing things with Mario and Luigi just because things need to happen with Mario and Luigi. That's just how it felt to me. I felt like Bowser Jr. I was getting annoyed.
Yeah.
I was just getting. I was like, oh, good lord, yeah, come on, and it might have worked better if it had more of a story. If he was like villain, really of a story that kind of made sense. But I didn't think it really did. And then what they did to Fox McCloud, making him just like this. I don't know, I think we said taxi driver or a Uber service or something like that. Like literally, that's all he was
Yeah.
an Uber. And I thought that was kind of
Uber
just,
Fox.
yeah, it's kind of strange in itself. It just needed a plot because it's so much fun that was going on, right? And just things that sometimes when things are just happening, if you have just a little bit of plot, it really builds up. And I just don't think I got enough of a story that could have been very simple to write, to really get me to enjoy it as much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like towards the end of this movie, I started to remember something that Masso and Trey, I think it was Masso and Trey Parker, the South Park guys, they said was there's different kind of storytelling, and there's the therefore versus and then. It's kind of style.
And then they did this, and
this
then they did this, and then
this movie was a and then movie. It was and then they got Yoshi, and then they went to go see Peach, and then Peach got kidnapped, and then it was just everything was and then. So we're like, but and therefore means consequences and conflict and stuff, and you didn't get that. It was like, but this happened, therefore this happened. This was like that was the first thing that popped in my head, like it was right before the big ending, and I was like, man, everything was just like it went from this to this to this, which is a very and then.
Exactly.
It's it's just boring, when it comes to it, because I remember texting you guys after I saw it. I'm like, I remember telling you guys I was kind of bored, and then I know Brian, you said, you watched
I
it,
almost
you're
fell
like,
asleep the first 4 or 5 months. I was like,
yeah, it was,
but it could have been really good if they had just a little bit of story, just a little bit. I think I would have enjoyed it a little bit more, a lot more.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear the people like, oh, you're expecting Interstellar. No, I'm expecting Mario. I'm expecting Mario.
Yeah.
This was like the first game. We're like, hey, this guy's gonna jump over a bunch of shit to get to the princess. It was like that's literally what this movie was. It was just like that's it. Like it's all he did. And yeah, it's just the first one. Had conflict, had consequences. Like if he doesn't learn how to use these powers, he can't save his brother. The Mushroom King is gonna fail. Like it had consequences and some conflict. This one, there's no really conflict. Because even some of the conflict I thought would have been great would have been the son remembering how evil his father was, but now his father's not evil.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't utilize Bowser. Bowser's the bad guy. Why at the end all of a sudden he becomes like the bad guy
for no reason?
For no reason.
It just all of a sudden
he just becomes a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but he's trying to like have his son not kill them, but then by the end he's like, oh, don't worry, like I'm gonna stop them so you can make your death ray bomb gun, whatever the hell it was. It's like, so even that conflict was boring between like the father not being bad and the son being bad, and like a lot of it was just like boring. And then I remember letting you guys know how disappointed I was in Fox. People are like praising, like it's so cool. So it's cool that we saw him on screen. The voice, Glenn Powell, crushed it. Awesome voice. The
Perfect
character
voice.
looked amazing. A perfect voice. And then they made him kind of a goof. They made him like, he goes, like he's like, oh, look at the shoes, and they like, oh, and his plane crashes and he starts to cry, and I was just like, that doesn't seem like Fox to me. It seems like this version that they need him to be. So, but he did have cool aspects, like Brandman said. The animation was cool. The moment him and Mario meet and they do this like kind of evil side eye to each other, and then they're like, oh, you're cool. Oh, you're cool too. I was like, okay, that was so like it had potential, and I just felt like they went the easy route and like, oh, we're gonna make him a goof. He's gonna cry over his ship, and then he's just gonna do some cool stuff in space, but nothing really that meant anything. He was literally, and then they met Fox, and then Fox drove them here. Like that was it. It was like so disappointing. So yeah. Now, you guys got anything else, good or bad, that we might have missed before we get into our ratings?
No, I think, like I said, it was fine. I think, and I know it was from time to time I toss around this word. I'm not trying to sound too redundant with it, but ultimately it was a harmless movie. I was just kind of hoping for a little bit more. Like I said, it just felt very, despite how nice it was to look at, it just kind of left me with a bit of an empty feeling. It was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll watch it again. I'll get it for my collection on physical media, but it just kind of felt like they were flying by the seat of their pants and just kind of were too reliant on the callbacks and references and Easter eggs and that sort of thing.
100%. 100%.
I feel like all the elements of something being really, really good were there.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that was there. I mean, casting at that everything sounded good. Yeah, things that we remember, berries, as you said. It looked visually, it was amazing. The right characters, everything was there. Just didn't put it together.
It was missing.
I'm disappointed because you wasted all this potential. There's a lot of potential in here in this movie, a lot. Not that this could have been one of those things we said, "Wow, that's one of the best movies I've seen." As far as like animated, any game kind of relevant movie. I feel like we just missed it, and that's my complaint more than anything, because I feel like it could have been great, and it turned out to be just okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think Brandman got logged off or something. Yeah. I know he was like super laggy. Well, he comes back and we run through the comments real quick, and then we'll get into our rating. So Fernando said the visuals are awesome, but the story was lame and boring. Yeah. I wouldn't say it was lame, because I mean the only really story was Peach's story. And you got her backstory, and you got where she came from and who she belonged to. And I thought that was cool. It's just that shouldn't be the only story in a Mario movie.
It should have been two stories that are going to interact with each other, and they're going to kind of intersect and mesh at the end.
Yep.
But it seemed like they're both doing the same exact thing for no reason, and like they weren't. They're both going to the same thing for the same exact reason, which kind of leaves the story lacking. When you could have had Mario and Luigi doing and Yoshi doing something else, and all knowing they have to get back to Peach and help her, and it just I don't know, just felt it's like something was missing. That's all.
Yeah, it was the same thing with Yoshi. Like it's cool that he was there. Excuse me, but they don't really get into like how or why or anything. It's like they're just like, oh, he was in the real world and then he came here. I was like, but who is he? I don't know. Yeah, no, that's why Yoshi was like super cool. Love Yoshi. Yoshi is one of my favorite characters. He's just so much fun, And then they just kind of, I think, didn't do anything with that too. It was just, and then they found Yoshi, and then Yoshi joins the crew, and then they go help Peach. It's yeah. Seriously. Yeah, story was all over the place. It was just, going through it, I think Mario didn't even have a story. His whole story was like, I love Peach, I have to go save Peach, and I'm
I'm afraid to even say that I really love her.
Yeah. So, but even like I said, like if you go back to the original game, because it was old 8-bit kind of thing where so it's like, oh, dude jumps over boxes to get to the princess. I mean, that's literally what this was in 4K. So it was a mid movie, pretty much. That's the good way to put it. I liked it. I understand what you're saying though. It was good for fans of Mario. Yeah. The fans of Mario, I think we're gonna like it. All the Easter eggs were great. Seeing all the characters there just were cool, but just seeing them there for literally 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I love Birdo. She was there for a minute, maybe.
Yeah.
There's other things I liked. We'll talk about the movie. The ending.
Yeah.
The mid credit and the end credit, I thought.
Oh, the
ghost.
Yeah,
the star and everything. That was cool. I thought that was really funny. I wish they had more to do with the story. What he said at the end. I wish that had more to do with the story, but it was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I mean, because I like that they teased. What's the other one? Daisy is the other one, right? And I'm assuming she's gonna be another sister.
Yep.
But it was like, how many sisters are we not gonna know about? We're just gonna learn about this whole family one by one.
Daisy.
Cousin.
Yeah, that was Daisy.
It was Daisy. Yeah. So, I mean, So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. It was good for Mario fans, but not by story plot. Yeah. It was fun and nice visuals. Lawrence is giving it a 7 out of 10. It had a lot of stories. It had just things happening. Though.
Things happening. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then do this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But all right, let's bring up our.
Yeah, they were throwing everything at the wall and seeing what's stuck.
Yeah. But all right, let's finish this up with our ratings. Now means you got to go watch it right now before it gets spoiled. It's just worth seeing in the theaters. Later means you can wait till it's at home and stream it, and never means just skip it. We'll start off with Brandman. What are you giving Mario Galaxy? Oh, they freeze down.
I didn't know if he was this thing that deep.
I'd give it. And sorry for being so loud. My shit is just all over the place tonight. I don't know what's going on with my connection, but I'd give it I'm gonna have to give it a later, even though it's really cool to look at. It's I can't really recommend it to go rush out and see unless you're doing like a group night with, and but even then, I think there's better stuff. I'm almost inclined to just say, go see Project Hail Mary again. At least that has a story to work off of, and just I just kind of felt so it just gave me such an empty feeling, despite being cool to look at and despite all the references, and it was just it was a very empty movie. Not bad. There's just nothing. It's an empty movie.
That's a good way to put it, empty.
So yeah, I'd have to give it a later.
Okay. What about you, Brian?
I've been really thinking about this because I have a lot of problems with it. Even the end of the movie not going to Super Smash Brothers, because that's what it should do. If you're going to do nothing, a whole movie about nothing, then end the movie with Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yep. Do Wario and Waluigi. Do Super Smash Brothers stuff. Those things could have just said, this is going to be a fun thing. Who cares about plot? Let's just have fun stuff. Let's just do it. And I feel like they missed out on those things. With all this complaining and all that being said, I don't think you could not see this in theaters. And by definition, I think that's a now. By definition, I don't think you can see this in streaming and say this is the first time you saw it, because I think you lose something in the experience because of how beautiful it was and all this stuff. I don't think it's a great movie. I'm letting you know, I don't think it's a great movie, but it's a now movie because I'm comparing it. It's out right now, and I don't think you want to miss it in theaters.
Okay.
Plot, none. Story, not later. If you're gonna go see it now.
Yeah. That was the one thing I was thinking. I was like, I could probably watch this at home on my 4K TV. Like, granted, it wouldn't be 80 feet big, but it still looks pretty damn good. So
I know a lot of kids loved being there.
Yeah, I mean, going to the theaters experience.
And that's all.
Oh, but yeah, for me, I got to give it a later. It's just, I get what you're saying. Like, you want to see it in like a theater just because like the visually it is amazing. It is really amazing. Like everything looks so good. But I think I can probably watch this at home. But also I have kids that I'm not going to take to the theater at the moment, so even then I don't know. Yeah, just I just feel like it's that at home kind of one. Because they're like, oh, you want to watch it again because that looked cool. All right, cool. Let's put it on play again. So
also it didn't have. Wasn't long.
Yeah, it was fairly quick. Because I remember like halfway through, I'm looking at my watch. I'm like they're barely getting into like what's going on, and I'm like, oh shit, we're already halfway through the movie. So yeah, so it definitely went
40 minutes.
Yeah, it went pretty quick. So yeah, but yeah, to give it, I'll probably gotta give it a later. Real quick, see what you guys in chat are giving it. For now, saying watch it for a rainy day and watch. I wouldn't even say that. I would say like as soon as it's at home to watch, I would watch it at home. And then Lauren said, I would say now it's experience with fans.
That's the thing. It's hard watching the movies at home with kids.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, at least if they get bored because nothing's happening, like, oh, nothing flashy or shiny is happening on screen and there's no story, it's easier for them to or easier for me to be like, okay, yeah, I didn't waste $10 on a ticket for them to like start running up and down the aisles, or something like that. So at least at home, if he wants to go run and grab a toy, I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. So then we got Sully. What's up, Sully? Make sure you guys go check out Sully streams his review. But he said 7 out of 10 for me. A lot of Easter eggs and great visuals. Give me that Luigi Mansion movie. They should. Why? Yes, they teased it in the first one. Do it. Yeah,
but that's exactly like what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
we want Peach. I mean, get Peach. Well, I'm sorry. I have Daisy. Daisy's gonna be with Luigi, and then we're gonna do Luigi's Mansion, and we want some Ghost. We want some stuff like that, and whatever.
Yeah. Hopefully, that'd be awesome. Do something with some story on it. Yeah. Feeling with Star Fox should have not been spoiled in the trailer. 100%. A week before it comes out, you're gonna spoil Fox. Why? You don't need to hype up the movie like that. It's not like, oh man,
for sure.
Yeah. You do that when a movie you think is gonna fail, and then you release like right before the week before like a big reveal. You're like, oh, cool. Superman's gonna be in the Black Adam movie. I'm gonna go see it now. Something like that. And also Lauren said they're not supposed to be sisters. Yeah. That's what I assumed from the video games, but it works. It worked in the movie. It worked in the movie. But money wise, we talk about the real thing that really matters.
Say it prints his own money. That movie has its own money.
Yeah. The real question is like, when is this gonna make $1 billion?
Right before Michael.
Yeah.
Right before Michael comes out, which is the 22nd. I'm saying it already crosses $1 billion before Michael comes out.
Was that three
weeks? Mm-hmm. Or 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2, 3. Yeah, but 3 weekends?
Yeah. 2 weeks from today.
Yeah. Well, it had the opening weekend, and then it's got two more weekends.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So like,
and
the opening weekend,
it made what?
Worldwide, it made
372, I think.
Yeah. Do you have the number, Brian?
The first. Yep. That was it. 372. The first, which is crazy. The first weekend when we said, I said we're going to be coming back here, and we're going to be over $300 million, and we came back here, and they almost hit $400 million with $372.6 million. And almost equal.
That's
domestic and foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Surprised they haven't announced the sequel already. Because we're getting one.
Well, I know they said it's not Smash. They came out and said it's not Smash Brothers, which puts a big disappointment on everybody. It was like, eventually they'll do it. Eventually they have to do it.
Let's look at Hoppers and Super Mario Galaxy in one weekend made more money than Hoppers made.
Yeah.
It came out.
Not surprised. Yeah. I mean, it's going to hit $1 billion. I think it's going to hit $1 billion. It's just it has the nostalgia, so all the people are going to come back. The first one was good, and that's going to bring a lot of people in. So
I'm even going to tell you that I think we'll be here next week, and we're saying $600 million next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. So, but real quick, we'll finish off with the critics and the Rotten Tomatoes. So obviously, audience likes it, because it's the audience. It's made for the fans and nostalgia. 89% with the audience, right? Which is pretty good. That's pretty good. The critics, 177 reviews, which is not that many. It's at 42%. That 42%. Like one person said, I found it deeply annoying. Yeah. So I don't know if I found it annoying.
Bowser Jr. was annoying.
Which one?
Bowser Jr. was annoying.
He was annoying for sure. You know, he's just so dense, I think. You know, but
I think he'd asked a question. He said, "Which is better, Mario Galaxy or Hoppers?"
Ooh. Ooh.
Initially,
really
you wanted to
like
say Hoppers,
Hoppers.
right? You really, but then you think about
I
what Mario
really
Galaxy
liked Hoppers.
was.
You know, obviously, I have a whole shelf of just Nintendo shit. So, like, I love I buy freaking comic books that have like Mario Brother like homages to it. So it's like I like it a lot, and it did a lot of stuff. Like at the end when they're on the bridge and Bowser has the axe, I was like, come on, that's amazing. That's like that was a moment where I'm like, that's awesome. You know, Hoppers I think has a way better story. Like actually is telling a story. It's, you know, trying to tell people about like
it's the same story.
Yeah. What do you mean?
It's a very similar story that we've heard a lot. So that's it's
yeah,
not an original story.
You know, save nature. No,
yeah, it's not an original story.
It's literally Avatar. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
Avatar,
Ferngully. It's what it is.
Yeah. You know, so yeah, you know, but it won't hit $1 billion. It's not even gonna hit like probably 500.
500.
You know,
yeah.
You know, so but just to compare this Mario Galaxy to the first one, the audience was at 95%, right? 95%. That's 10,000 verified ratings compared to the 89 it's at right now. And it was also with the critics, about 110 more reviews at 59%. So even a lot of the critics didn't like the first one, and the first one was pretty good, you know. So
it's going to make money regardless of what he said. What he want to say, it's going to make money.
Yeah. But yeah. Hoppers is Avatar with an animal, pretty much. Yeah. So first one was better. They can't deny that. You know. But yeah. You know, it's going to be $1 billion, and we're going to be talking about that, like Brian said, by the end of the month, right before Michael, we're like $1 billion. So then on to the next $1 billion movie.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, that's about it for our review, our discussion for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Let us know what you guys think about it. So make sure you leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're at. I know some people in chat, you know, giving your ratings, giving your stars or your out of 10s. Let us know what you think about it. Anything we missed, you know, let us know. Any Easter eggs? There's so many Easter eggs. Let us know some of your favorite Easter eggs. But we appreciate all you guys coming in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us when we do other movie reviews, trailer reactions, all the other fun, nerdy stuff. And if you are watching us live, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Oh, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight.
Yeah, I didn't even want to get into that thing. Yeah, you're like super laggy, man. Well, when you had left right now, did you just like turn off your computer?
I turned it completely off. My connection's acting all weird. My fucking camera is driving me insane. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah,
definitely happens.
One of those days. Oh man, I know it's mine's just like that every so often.
Yeah, it's just doing whatever it feels like today.
Yeah. Oh man. But all right, let's talk about this Maul, and then we'll call it a night.
All right, sounds good.
You guys good with that? Yeah, we could do pretty short because it's
first 2 episodes. Crazy. It's just one's 30 minutes, one's 24.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into this one. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings, and we're gonna be talking about the new Disney Plus Star Wars show, Maul, Shadow Lord. So we got the first 2 episodes dropping today. We watched the trailers; those trailers were awesome. So we're gonna see if it's off to a good start, or is it another Star Wars dud? So we'll see how we feel about that. But yeah, so we only get the first 2 episodes. It takes a year after the Clone Wars. So after the whole big fight with him and Ahsoka, and all that stuff that happened, then it's a year later. And we get Maul trying to regain his I was saying
status, I guess.
Status as a criminal lord, a crime lord. So yeah. But we'll start off with you, Brandman. What you think about the first 2 episodes?
Oh, I thought they were awesome. I liked that they're doing more with Maul as a character. I like that, it kind of started off showing just the right amount of him. I like the supporting characters. The animation is awesome. It reinforced my idea that animation just works better for certain content. And to an extent, Star Wars kind of seems like one of them. The animation also was, just as a whole, was really cool. There were like some of the background shots, especially kind of like reminded me of an oil painting, which I thought was awesome. What else? But that was Sam Witwer doing the voice of Maul, right?
Yes,
I think. Yeah, dude, he did such a great job. I'm so excited to hear more of him as Maul. And it like the color scheme, I like how things are kind of a little like darker and muted than other Star Wars content that we're used to. So that really, I think that just kind of added to the atmosphere of the show. And I think those were like my big things about it. And just the story, the story where they're going with Maul just really has me curious to see what happens next.
Okay. What about you, Brian? What do you think about the first 2 episodes?
I think it was a good start. Lot of setup, whole lot of setup. They're trying to kind of get you understand where you are in this world, where Maul is in this world. I feel like he's a definite downgrade from Maul, going from like your Lord of the Sith and all this other stuff to crime boss. I thought that was very interesting take on things. I don't know if I would have went with that. I don't even know if I like it particularly, but it's definitely it's setting up some more stuff. I mean, a storyline in itself. I feel like there's more there to it. So I'm interested in seeing what the next thing is. Even if I want to see was it Master Ikudio?
Oh yeah,
him being this Jedi and see because Dennis Haysbert is the one who's that the Allstate guy is him. So yeah. So I'm interested in seeing what this becomes. And once again, so I think it's a lot of setup, but I'm okay with the setup because I think it has potential to be really, really good. I'm not going to tell you that this was really, really good yet because there's a lot of things I question. Just a lot of things I question. Like, as I said, him being a crime boss. For
that's not new.
But it's from being a political. The big thing is like more like politics and government kind of oversight to downgrading it. And I don't know if that's, I don't know. That's not what I was expecting, but I'm saying that it's going to be something that I'm willing to take, kind of go into and see what it becomes. But that's not necessarily what I thought I was going to be getting. A year afterwards, seeing what he was going to do, who he was going to be. That's not where I thought we were going to get. But I'm okay with it. But I'm going to kind of see. I'm gonna withhold my full thoughts till then, because I feel like it looks fine. It looks like it's going to be good, but I'm not gonna tell you that it was great yet.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you it was great. It was dope as shit. Like I had so much fun with it. Like it's a year later, and it just shows he had all his eggs in the Mandalorian basket. He had he's like, he goes, I'm in charge of all the gangs. I'm in charge of the Mandalorians. We're gonna destroy Sidious. And he loses everything because that's who he is. That's who Darth Maul is. Darth Maul, I think Sam Witwer said that's who he is. He's the guy who's destined to roll the rock up the hill, and then right when he gets to the peak, it rolls back down. That's who this character is. And it just shows like he lost everything, and now he has to start all over again. But because he's such a badass, people still fear him. And like, even though he's starting from the bottom again, you know, and that's his whole thing is like, I don't think he cares about the actual crime lord of it, like some of these other characters do, you know, as we saw, like the which was funny, the little guy in the big suit, you know, and then you find out it was just like the little guy with the big head, kind of, I forgot what his name was. Yeah.
And Ludovario.
Like those guys, yeah, Navario and you know, those guys care about like being crime lords. He cares about the power that being a crime lord carries, so he can get revenge on Sidious. Yeah, that's his main mission is like, I have to kill Kenobi and I have to kill Sidious. Like that's all he cares about. Like he don't care about anything else, you know. So yeah, like I just thought it was a lot of setup. It was all set up. I'm not gonna deny that.
I'm not gonna say that it was great. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that it has potential to be
the shit he was doing, the killing every time he walked off a ship or came onto a ship and he was just all blacked out, and then the red comes on and he just absolutely murders everybody. Mm-hmm. You know, it was like, oh man. And then they don't show it like directly, but they show him slicing the dude in half from the outside front view of the ship. You know, it was like, damn, you know, like he impales people, like he messes that hallways, or I guess that hallway scene in the ship, you know, where they're like, oh, protect the cargo, you know, and the door goes down and it comes up and it's just him. And I was like, oh, that was awesome.
It's all, you know, and really cool scenes.
Yeah. You know, and it just shows you like you forget because you get the sequels, you know, where you're like, oh, that's a cool fight scene. No, it's not, because they're not trained the same way like somebody like a Darth Maul is trained. Like, one, he's extremely arrogant. He thinks he's the best duelist, like, and lightsaber wielder like ever to exist. You know, why he does the double lightsaber and all that is like, so like him doing all this like crazy shit with his lightsaber, it fits this character and it fits the era where he's from, you know. So yeah, I just like super cool, and I'm really curious to see where it does continue, because the crime lord stuff is whatever. I'm really more interested in the young apprentice. You know, is she gonna go back to her master, or is she gonna
Zara?
Yeah, you know, is she gonna stay with him, or is she gonna become Talon? Is she gonna become Darth Talon? You know, so.
I think we're going to see a big thing between Ikido and Maul, and and we almost saw it a couple times, and that's where, you know, once again, it was setting up this epic event that's going to happen. You know, but before it happens, I'm not going to just, you know, jump in. I'm going to say I want to see this epic event. I want to see where they go with this and how. You know, what's going to happen with Maul, and where they're going to go with the story. And once again, you know, how Izara is actually going to become who she is. Who kills him, or does he not die? Does he keep the story going? Like I want to see the way they go about the story, because you kind of know what's going to happen in the end, but you want to know how it happens. And the journey is going to be really interesting. I think that it's intrigued me. Really intrigued.
Yeah, even the cop dude, his story was really interesting. You know, where, you know, he goes to like look up Maul, and they're like, all like the files were redacted or whatever it was, and it was like, and they're
He
like,
doesn't want to tell anyone because he knows the Empire coming and taking over his investigation.
Like, so he knows the Empire's shady, and he knows Maul is not a good guy. So it's like, I'm dealing with two very, not good things, so he decides to kind of do his own thing, so, I think that's going to be interesting, but I think the show is going to really revolve around the apprentice, the young girl, it's like, like who's going to win her, is she going to stay with the Jedi, or is she going to become, train with the Sith? So, it's going to be like a fight for her soul. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Plus, you have all the criminal stuff. Maul, is revealed to be alive again. So now you're gonna have all the Inquisitors coming after him, coming after the other Jedi. So I think it looks like you're gonna get a lot of like cool stuff that looks like it's gonna be good. And it already approved a second season. Before it even came out, they're like, you're getting a second season. So I think everyone over on Disney and Lucasfilm sees the potential of this being like really epic. So I would say the only bad thing for me,
confidence in it.
Oh yeah, so much. The only bad thing is for me is it's a prequel. So I know what happens to Darth Maul, So it's more of like, oh, check out this little journey, before he meets Ezra Bridger and he becomes this, hermit of a man, So, which is fine. I wouldn't mind that story of like Clone Wars to Rebels, like that in between era of his life.
Yep.
So, and then what you got?
Just seeing growth of characters, and that's what I'm saying. Like I can see the growth that's going to happen. You can see how people are going to change than who they are. So this is a foundational last two episodes. These two episodes where I'm building a house, I'm putting foundation in place. And you need to understand who Darth Maul is. You understand where his motivation is. You need to understand who these other characters are. So it's a lot of building. But I think by like episode 4, it's gonna be like a nonstop freight train. Because you had to do this foundation in order to get to that point. So for me to say not admit that this is just foundational stuff, and people are expecting it to be what it is as a finished product. It's not a finished product. It will be a finished product, and when it get there, I think everyone's gonna be like, "Did you see what happened there?" But you have to get there first, and I'm excited to get there.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be a really fun, next couple weeks, because there's what 8 episodes.
8 episodes,
I think, and they're doing 2 a week, so we're only getting 4 weeks of the Maul episode, then, right? Yeah. So, but at least we're getting 2 episodes, so we're getting hour-ish, of Maul each week. So, even by so you're saying episode 4, which is like next week, so like
that's what I'm saying.
next week is like
I expect episode 3 is going to be a little bit more setup, and then episode 4 is going to be face. Let's go.
Yeah. Because you still got to set up the Empire now. So you set up all the crime lords, you set up the cops. Now you got to bring in the Empire, which means you bring in the Inquisitors, and then once the Inquisitors come in, then it's gonna be like crazy.
10 episodes.
There was 10 episodes. Okay, so we're getting 5 weeks.
Yeah, 5
Okay,
weeks.
I'll take that.
May
I'll
4th.
take
to May the 4th be with you.
Yes. That makes sense. Yeah. So I enjoy it. I had a lot of fun watching it, and like she said, I kind of agree with that. It was very fast, he said I had to take it back a few times to catch up with scenes, because they kind of go through things pretty quick, which is good, because you don't want to sit and dwell on things, because you're like, I know who he is, I watched all the other shows with him in it, so but definitely like I said, very foundational, very needed to build on stuff, because you had to set it up like where he is in the world at this time, and what people know about him in the world or in the universe. So, but definitely can't wait for next Monday. Yeah. Just Maul's such a badass, man. Maul's such a badass.
Yeah, 1-on-1, you have a hard
Yeah, he
time
is.
seeing him lose. It's just hard.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
lose, but it's hard seeing him lose. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
Who's he lose to?
you got-
Like he loses to the Sidious. You know, he loses to Kenobi.
Obi-Wan.
You
Yeah.
know, I got to go back and watch, but I don't think he technically lost to Ahsoka. But that fight was so peak. That was like some of the best. I would say, you know, Anakin versus Kenobi, best fight Star Wars, hands down, no question.
Yeah.
I can't argue. That Ahsoka and Darth Maul fight, you know, in season 7 of Clone Wars was really freaking good. You know, I mean, you get back, they brought back Ray Parker, right? Yeah, Ray Parker, you know, the guy who did Darth Maul in Phantom Menace, you know, and did motion caption for him, and it was just like, yeah.
I mean, the Qui-Gon Jinn Maul Kenobi fight was pretty good too.
That was good.
Yeah,
it was a little short. That was in my
and
own
then
problem.
having the wall stay up and then seeing what they do and the meditating and all that was pretty cool too. So
yeah, you know, it's just Ray Park. There you go, not Ray Parker. Ray Park. Thank you, Mama Bear. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. Like Fernando said, one of the most wasted characters in cinema. You know, being able to bring him back into the fold because people liked him so much, and him having a really good story, whether it be Rebels, whether it be Clone Wars, and now they're doing his own story, you know, his own show. So yeah, really glad they're bringing him back and doing stuff with him. So, oh man, but cool. Yeah, you know, just our first 2 episodes, you know, so nothing crazy is going on, you know, like I said, all set up. So, you know, definitely go check it out. It's a quick watch, you know, the 30 minutes, 24 minutes. So right there, you get about an hour, knock it out and then get ready for next week. Cause I think, like Brian said, I think episode 4 is where it's going to really start like going and yeah, that's when it's like, all right, we gave you all the characters. Here's all the players. And now everyone kick ass, you know, and I think that's what it's going to be. So
I think so. Episode 3 is called Whispers of the Unknown. Episode 4 is called Pride and Vengeance.
There you go.
And episode
That's
5 episode 5 is Inquisition.
Obviously
Episode
you know what
6,
that one is.
Yep. Night of the Hunted.
Yeah.
7, Call of the Oblivion.
Okay, that's good.
8, The Creeping Fear.
Okay,
9,
that might be Apprentice one.
Oh, well, 9, Strange Allies.
Okay,
and then 10's the finale.
I can see that. Yeah, so I can see that the end of the show being, like you said, you know, that one, what was it called? Like that'd be the Apprentice episode, and the Strange Allies is where, you know, Maul and the Jedi work together to save the girl. You know, and then the finale. Yeah. Okay. I mean, and that's just guessing just by the titles, but you never know.
Which it makes sense, and it's kind of cool to envision because we're really going to enjoy the entire journey.
Yeah, but cool. We appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out with us, but we want to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this Maul show so far. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any issues? Anything you want to see from Maul? Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us every Monday for at least the next couple of weeks while we talk about the Maul show. Yeah, you know, and see what we get from it and where we are in 5 weeks, you know, and are we what Brian said, where we're like, oh my God, you see that? You know, I think that's where it's gonna be. But we appreciate all you guys coming live chat. You guys are awesome. Stick around because we're gonna move on to all of your comments right now. All right. Yeah, I see a bunch of you guys leaving some comments. Will this end before the Mando movie?
Yes.
Yeah, because Mando's coming out mid-May.
I think right the 22nd, 25th Memorial Day weekend, I think.
Yeah. Yep. Ray Park. I think they should have dropped the first 3 episodes. Possibly. You know, but because if you do that, then you might have to drop the last 3 episodes. And I get it. If you want to do 2 a week,
you want to stretch it, you, know,
because I
stretch
think
it out to May the 4th. May the 4th be with you
Yeah.
has to be where it stops.
Yeah. So it might have made more sense to drop the first 3 because I think the third one's going to be a little bit more set up. But I think to like Brian said, to get it done by a certain time. Animation is top notch.
It is
so good. Like Brandman said, like
great looking.
The dark with everything being grimy because you're kind of underworld, and then when he turns on those lightsabers, oh man, it's just like shit's gonna go down. Like it's like, yeah,
run.
Yeah,
we're just talking about Ricky. Run, Ricky, run.
Well, like the first time we see him, so I heard that a complaint already where we didn't get enough Maul in the first 2 episodes, and I could see that, but also it's setting up. So it's like you already know who Darth Maul is. You need to know where Darth Maul is at in the universe by these other characters. Some people think he's dead. Some people he's still alive. You have his little gang of Mandalorians and other I can't think of it is the species. I'm having a brain fart. But his brothers, there, so like you already know Darth Maul is a badass. You just need to know that everyone else knows he's a badass. That even if they think he's dead, they're still afraid of him. Like that what I thought was like one of the coolest parts. Like people were like, "Oh, he's dead." It was like, but what if he's not? It's like, So it's like,
it takes us to be wrong once, and then Maul's in here.
Yeah, even this how smart Maul is, because you always forget, like, because he's such a badass with the lightsaber and so aggressive and this and that. It's like they did the whole thing in the beginning in the first episode just to steal this robot's head, just so he can fuck with the other 2 crime lords. You know what I mean? It's like he didn't care about the money. That's why it's like it's not about being a crime lord for him, because he's like, I didn't care about the money. It's about the power. It's like he wants to be the dude in charge. Like that's what it's all about.
I thought it was obviously like it seemed like he was gaining his confidence. So before he goes back to the big world that he just left, he wanted to make sure he had got his ducks in a row.
I mean, he's all about revenge. So he's like, I need to go kill the people that effed me over, and betrayed me. So, yeah. I mean, it's hard to say he's one-dimensional, but he is very one-dimensional. It's just like, I need to kill the person who did me wrong. Like, I mean, that's Darth Maul in a nutshell, But it works for him because he's evil. It's like you don't need like complex thoughts behind somebody who's like revenge. And then when I kill you, other revenge, it's just empower,
We could say that, but the storyline is a storyline.
Yeah.
It's not just stuff happening. It's a storyline.
Yeah.
And that's what they gave us a lot of foundation to these characters, so you understand their motivation to get them to this next step.
Yeah. Yeah. Like seeing that there's still some Mandalorians that follow him is awesome. It was like, of course they would be, because, they thought he was the dude, and then where else are you going to go at this point? Like your home planet's gone. So you might as well follow the last guy that you thought was your savior. Oh man. Didn't mention that he was replaced and that's why he was in the position. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so but he already had this crime family together, and he just went back to take his own family back.
Who's that? The
Maul. So Maul, other stuff was set up before, and then he's just going back because they betrayed him. So he's going to take his stuff back and counter their betrayal and then make them pay.
Yeah, because he was in charge of the crime syndicate, and the crime syndicate was all the big bosses worked under him. But then once he was gone, all the big bosses went back to being their own. The Pikes, are the ones you always hear the most, in all these shows. So, well, yeah. Where else? hit all all the titles of the episode of fire. Yeah, as they should be. Yeah. As soon as the live is over, I'm taking out the trash and rewatching the episode. They were dumb for me too. I was like glued to the screens. That's why for me they flew by. Both episodes flew by.
I think they're going to be dope, better.
Yeah, they were really quick watches.
Like they're going like this. I don't think this is one of those things like it's great and it's going to stay great. No, I think it's getting better and better, and I'm going to enjoy. It's building. It's meant to build.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna say these are like the best Star Wars episodes ever, but it's the parts of Maul being Maul was awesome. That's what you want to see. So like half of the time you saw Maul and he turned on the lightsaber, stuff was gonna happen. The other parts were setting up, Maul really kind of returning, because right now he's still in the shadows. And that's what even they said in the first episode was like, oh, he's gonna still remain in the shadows until he's ready. So yeah. So, and like you said, probably by episode 4, he's gonna start revealing himself that he's still alive, and that's when people are gonna be like, "Oh shit,
now this shit's gonna hit the fan."
Yeah. So this is Star Wars version of the Penguin series. That's a good comparison. I mean, quality wise, different. Idea wise,
they're actually going deeper into the fact that he's a bad dude, and hopefully they don't give him any redeeming qualities through the series and just let him be a villain. So
yeah,
I could definitely see that panning out. I think it's a little too early to not necessarily too early to say, but yeah, let's just keep that going. Keep him a villain.
I know
for sure.
Sam Witwer already said like people were coming to him like, oh, they're gonna make Maul like a good guy, and he's like, no. He's like, he goes, is he as evil as like the Emperor? Like, because I'm like, that's what he goes. It's like the Emperor and then Maul. It's like it's a bad guy doing bad guy stuff, but is he like Emperor evil? No. But in comparison to like everything else, he's still like Darth Maul. He's still a bad guy. So yeah. Fernando said this is slowly setting up the return of Revenge of Darth Maul, just like the Welcome to Derry series did with Pennywise. Yeah. I get what you're saying. It's hard to compare those two because, like, again, quality wise, but I get what you're getting at. Like what they're.
There's a long way to get to there, and that's what when you talking about something that's so much quality, you have to allow it to grow there, and once it gets there. We can say that. Let's let it grow.
Yeah. Let's see. Lauren said, "Did you see X-Men is getting rewritten by 2 co-writers? The new season?
Maybe the MCU rebooted movie. I'm assuming.
Yeah. Which version of the X-Men? Well, it can't be the season because the season's done, right? Like X-Men 97. But the movie, if you're talking about like a movie, I'm not.
Yeah, we're talking about X-Men 97.
Yeah. No, he's talking about the movie. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's still so early on that they're trying to figure, but they're probably trying to figure out what they want it to be still, and how it's going to fit into the MCU. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets rewritten and worked around so much, because I'm assuming Kevin Feige is going to be very, very involved in it. Where like this needs to happen, this needs to happen. Take this out. This can't happen yet. Because like he needs to make sure X-Men is perfect. I know that sounds crazy, but he needs to make sure it needs to be perfect.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Cannot afford to mess up.
Yeah, but I know like it sounds probably like they're rewriting it again, but yeah.
So Insider later shared updates the casting process, revealing that Marvel Studios wants X-Men to be much younger, with actors in their teens and really early 20s, to give them time to develop into these roles, like playing the character for the next decade or more.
Yeah. which means you need to get people who are fairly unknown, throw a shit ton of money at them, and have them sign a 10-year contract. You know?
But you don't spend a lot of money on people that are unknown.
No,
But
I mean
Sadie,
a lot of
when
money
you say
for them.
unknown, Sadie Sink was a good option.
Yeah. I mean, that's like kind of the level you need, like Netflix popularity of known. You know, like you did a TV show that really popped off. You know, something like that. You know, like I don't know if you can go out there and get like I don't know, like
I don't
Timothy
know
Chalamet or something. I don't know. He's
I'm
not
gonna
20,
say
but
Sadie Sink. You know,
is
how much money she think she made last couple seasons of the Stranger Things? Like,
could be that much. I mean, she was a couple million, maybe like 3-4.
That's a lot.
I mean,
7+ million, and season 5 was 7+ million. About 875,000 per episode.
Okay, that's a decent
season
amount.
4, $25,000 per episode.
25,000.
I'm sorry, 250,000.
Oh, I was like, damn, that's a big.
She was at 20,000 season 2 per episode.
Yeah, because that was her entry to it. You know, no one knew who she was then. You know, well, yeah.
So yeah, she's
I
about,
mean,
she's worth about
Sadie,
$15 million. So you know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to get these people are going to be. They need to be good.
Yeah, they need to be good. You know, like I said, I'm not saying like a lot of money, like RDJ, a lot of money. I'm like a lot of money for like, you know, a 20-year-old, you know, actor who it hasn't been in any big movies yet. You know, because the biggest movie Sadie Sink has been. Yeah. What was the biggest one she was in? The Whale?
Probably. The Whale.
Movie wise, probably.
Yeah. So
Fear Street.
She was on Fear Street. Well,
oh yeah, she sure was
Castle.
in Fear Street.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why like Sadie Sink is pretty well known. She's a good actress. You know, where you need to get the better actors, young actors, to be your main cast. Jean Grey, if that's who she is going to be. You know, Wolverine's going to be
everywhere that she's Jean Grey.
Yeah, it really is. You know, Wolverine, obviously you don't need to go 20.
You just don't do.
You know,
you just don't do Wolverine right now.
No.
Yeah, just leave it.
Skip it.
Hold off on him.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I like that. I like the, you know, early 20s, late teens, you know, 18 to 24.
I'm afraid about this whole TChalla thing, guys.
Oh, that's a whole nother. We didn't even get into that.
The whole Black Panther 3, what they're doing with it.
It's so frustrating. Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about that. It's already 1 o'clock in the morning, but
no, it's 1 o'clock. I mean, if you open up that can of worms, I'll be yelling.
Yeah,
it'll be 2 o'clock
all night.
And another thing, just like the Marvel movie.
I know. I wanted to talk about the Avengers Easter egg stuff and the Black Panther stuff, but it's all good. Forgot what we were talking about for like the first hour of the show anyway.
I wasn't even there, so
it's random shit.
We were late. That was the problem.
Yeah, we weren't. It was like I think I started streaming like at 9:45.
Yeah, that's the problem. I wasn't here.
Yeah. You came on pretty quick. You were on before 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I got about 9:50 because you must start 9:40.
Yeah, we don't need Wolverine. We have Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
He's wearing the wrong shirt.
Wrong. Yep.
I bet she's not Jean Grey. That would be interesting if she's not. That would be interesting. I wouldn't mind that.
Everyone just said they already saw the script saying that she's.
Yeah, all the insiders. Yeah. Your daughter hates her from The Whale. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was good in The Whale. She was good in.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. Oh man, But yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, I love you. Black Panther might be a whole stream. Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah, 'cause we gotta talk about all the rumors of Black Panther 3. You know, and then the Easter eggs
to X-Men.
picture.
Just make sure you're thinking, okay, if it relates to X-Men with the younger X-Men, how does that relate to what's going on with TChalla? What are they going to do regardless?
I don't know. Oh man, we got dudes coming in last minute. $10 super chat. Let's keep going.
Nice.
It's early. For tomorrow, it's early, but for today, it's late. Oh man, it's okay. I'll be his Catwoman too. There you go.
The GOAT.
The GOAT. Here, soon we're talking about Star Wars.
Do it.
Do it. Stay up for 5 more hours. Dudes, we appreciate you. You're the best.
Yeah, for
but-
5 more
Yeah,
hours.
thanks.
This is what you get from me.
Hey,
Nah,
yeah. Oh man, Mom Bear's little smile made her night. She can go to bed happy now. Oh man. All right, let's get out of here. Appreciate all you guys coming and hanging out with us. Appreciate all the super chats, Collector, Deuce. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We always appreciate all the super chats. All the members, whether you gifted it or you're on the monthly subscription. Appreciate all the members. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, let's get out of here. We'll be back. Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks
I know.
everyone.
Maybe we'll get all worked up about Black Panther and
I can do a
Talk about
whole.
tomorrow.
Don't tempt me. I'll be over
Yeah.
there.
yeah. So
I'll
we'll
buy
see.
a soapbox.
We'll see.
Just so I can
But
stand on
yeah,
it.
for sure we'll be back Thursday. You have to like pull out your camera like another 10 feet. That's funny. All right. But cool. We will see you guys Thursday. If you're into like any football stuff, we're getting into all the football stuff. So make sure you check out Dynasty Pylon, talking Bears tomorrow, more fancy football, Bear or NFL news on Wednesday. And then we'll be back here with Spoiler Kings on Thursday. Have a good week. Have fun. Enjoy all the TV shows, a bunch of good ones. And we will see you guys later.
Have a great week,
Peace.
everyone. Good night.